Hello, friends. Happy Friday. Hello. How are you guys? I hope you had a good week for all my Canadian friends. It was a short week with Thanksgiving, but hello. Always a little delay when I first go live. So we will make sure that everybody can hear me and that all is good. And then we can get this party started. So I hope you guys had a great week. It was fast. This week was super, super fast. I can't believe that it went so quickly. But I feel the older I get, it is all like that. And hello, all my friends in Australia. And I see somebody from Italy and New Jersey. Hi, Rosa. Hi, Jordan. How are you? How's school? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hello, Texas and Michigan and Florida and Canada. How are you guys? So good to see some friends that we haven't seen for a little while. I know that it's hard now that kind of the world has opened back up and you guys have life that you are involved in and living. So I'm always happy when I see that you guys can join me on Friday night. Hi, Natalie. How are you? Hello, Chris from Tasmania. That is so awesome. Lots of my Australian friends are here and from Vancouver and all over Ontario and the US. I love it. Hi, Kathy, Karen, Melissa, Lorena. Hello, how are you? Colombia, I love it. Hola in Puerto Rico, I love it. I love Puerto Rico. I can't wait to go back. Oh, so many of you here tonight. Very excited to see you. How you been? If you had a good week, thank you first off for commenting and letting me know you're here. It's always super nice to have somebody to talk to when I'm in my room kind of talking to myself. So I love that. Not fast. Did my first midterm today. Congratulations, Jordan. How did it go? Very busy. So happy I get to be here tonight. And I'm happy to see you, Jordan. Very excited. I hope school is going well. It's an exciting time in your life, so enjoy every minute of it. Hi, Miriam. Hello, Elaine. Hello, so many friends. I love it. Thank you for taking a second to say hello. I love it. I do. It really fills my cup. So very happy to have you guys here tonight. We're doing a part 2 to last week. So maybe you got to do the homework. Maybe you haven't. Maybe you're hanging out, you're knitting, watching sports on TV, cleaning, hanging out with me, whatever you're doing, I will accept you any way that you guys come, right? So very happy to have you here. Hi, Wendy. Haven't seen you in a long time either. Yay. So fun. So like my earrings, I have to say this first. I turned the wrong way. So I order from 2 different companies in Australia, because I love my Australians. So this is from a company called Hello Little Friday. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but I have been buying for our Warm Wishes weekend. So I bought those ones. And are you ready for these? Look at, aren't they awesome? The jingle bells. So I bought these as well and a bunch of other stuff. Want to see my favorite pair though? Are you ready? Well, I'll show you a couple different pair. But look at this pair. Oh, I love them so much. Aren't they beautiful? I love them with the daisies. So why I'm telling you about this is that I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So you guys will see that, look at these. Look at the rainbow donuts. Oh my goodness, do you love them? So it's super awesome because when I placed an order, I said, oh, look at, here's another pair. Look at my gingerbread houses. I love them. That I wanted to do a giveaway. And look at, you can't see, but I have a giveaway here. So I'm going to be doing that next week. I'm going to post that as a giveaway. And I'm super excited about that because then you guys can share in my love. They're beautiful. Like they just get better and better. Every single time I order, they get better and better. I love them. So if you like funky earrings like I do, I think you'll enjoy those too. So somebody's going to win those. And I have something else I'm super excited about is Rich is outside right now packing kits for Warm Wishes. Somebody had commented, I just read it today, that with the cardstock is one of the delays. The other delay is they short ship me one of the thicker packs. So I have about 60% of the kits that are complete that are going to start shipping. And I've done it for the farthest away. So it will be, I printed BC, Alberta, it will go to California, Washington, Texas, all of those places first. And then I will send the ones that are closer that arrive faster next. So very exciting. That's what we're doing all weekend. We're going to get as many kits that are complete out because the cardstock arrived. We kitted all of that. So every kit has cardstock in it. It's all complete. The only thing, about 40% of them are missing is one of the thickers. So what my plan is that I'm holding out as long as I can, because otherwise it's going to cost me over $1,000, which hurts because it hurts if I have to send that thicker separately. So I'm holding out as long as I can. And then I will, if I can't, I will just send the thicker separately or refund for it's always something, right? But we'll figure it out. But just so you know, they are coming, but be patient, friends, because you can't do anything until November 13th and 14th anyway. I will not send instructions out until a couple of days, like about a week before. So that gives you time to print them if you want to. But just so you know, it's there. It always seems like there should be easy solutions. When you are dealing with COVID times and delays, there are no easy solutions. And it's always costs. There's always something like all of this behind the scenes. Like I said, I was talking to my friend and I said, you only get to see really with all of the companies and everything you deal with about 10% of what goes on. And the other 90% is work constantly going on behind the scenes. So I'm very excited. I am going to be working on it this weekend. So all day Sunday, and I might just pop on into our group page, into Vicki Boutin Creative Community, and just do a random live if anybody wants to hang out with me if you're crafting. So we could just hang out together for an hour or so while I'm working. Wouldn't that be fun? So I'm very excited. And the other thing, I'm sorry, do you use PayPal on Hello Little Friday? I do. And I just pay whatever the shipping is and whatever. I don't care. I buy from there, and I forget the other girl's name that I buy from in Australia. So the two of them, I love their stuff. They're both great ladies, and I buy from both of them. But you know me with my jewelry. I don't care. I just, if I want it, I buy it. Let's look. If there's put question, if I'm missing your question, so I see it. Okay. Shipping delays everywhere. It is 100% true facts. So I know that 99.9% of the people that buy my kits and order from me will be fine. And there will be the 1% who are not going to be very happy, and I'll do my best. But it's all out of my hands. I just, it's crazy. Question. Do you have any Color Wishes color study bubble stencils? A cherry on top, cancel my orders. Yes, go on vickyboutin.com and I have all of Color Study stamps and stencils, like tons of them. I over ordered both. So yes, I have both. Just email me if you don't see it up on the store at vickyboutinKits@gmail.com. Okay. Never worry about getting my kit to me on time because I like to watch before you cut and do all the things. Yes, we do all the things together. So if this is your first event with me, no worries. It all, like, you shouldn't work ahead. Like, it's all planned in there that we're going to do it together. And the magic thing with doing it live on YouTube is you can pause the video if you have to go and do something, let the dogs out, whatever. You're in the comfort of your own home. There's no stress. Seriously, it'll be awesome. Let's see. Your kits are worth waiting for. Thank you. And hello, Nicole. And hello, Paula. How are you, my friend? Yeah, shipments of water. Oh my goodness, that is so crazy. Tomorrow, live maybe. Not tomorrow, Irene. On Sunday, because tomorrow I'm going to be outside packing orders, right? And everybody's orders have gone out except for I think there's 3 upstairs that came in late. Irene, yours went. Rich hand carried it to the post office today. Oh my goodness, she has $50 for 10 earrings right now. That's a great deal, and they're all handmade. Absolutely beautiful. I'll probably go on and buy some more. So that's awesome. So before we get started, I just want to, the print on your blouse could be a beautiful sheet of paper. Yes, I love it. Thanks. Question, are they light? Very. All of them are. None of them are heavy. They're very, very light. So if you have an issue with them being too heavy, question. I read that one already. Hi, Valerie. How are you? The weather this weekend will be crap for us, I think. Yes, it is. It was like in case the power goes out and I have to just go off tonight. We had thunderstorms. Like it was raining, very solid, heavy rain. So we'll see how that goes. But I think that I don't think I missed any other questions. So off subject, my denim rainbow jacket from Old Navy arrived. Thank you for enabling you. You're welcome, Kathy. Where did you see it? I want to order one in medium. And so if you see another one, let me know, because get it for me and I will pay you and get it shipped here, because I can't see them on the Canadian site. So I want that denim jacket from Old Navy in a smaller size, because I'm really working on that, So I will be very sad if it gets too big and I can't wear it anymore. And I tried it on today and it was a little on the big side. Hi, Debbie. How are you? Oh, and Debbie, I owe you an email. I have found almost everything that you need. I just have to give you a total for that. So yay. So the other exciting thing, are you ready? Guess what arrived and what is shipping? So it should be a way better situation than what I was with Warm Wishes, is Fernwood. So I will be doing our Fernwood walkthrough next week. What do we think about for a Monday night live with a Fernwood walkthrough? And there was a question, is it 50 in US or Canadian dollars? Where's Suzanne? I'm not sure if that's the earrings. It's in Australia, so I have no clue. It's probably whatever your country is the dollar. Thank you, Paula. I'm working very hard at this whole health thing, and it is a nightmare when you hit 50, man. Whole different ball game, isn't it? So when can we order Fernwood? So thank you for asking, Vicki. So like I said, I'm shipping on Monday. There will be so many kits leaving here for Warm Wishes, as many I can get out, as many as have the thicker in it. They will ship, and then there'll be a lull for about a week or two. So don't panic. And then the next round will go out. Like I said, if it gets too tight, I will ship them without the chipboard thicker in it. It's this one. My kit's on the floor here. So this is the one that was the nightmare. So if you didn't listen last week, what happened is my order was being picked, and only part of the chipboard thickers were in stock. So they filled part of the order, and while my order was being picked, the rest came in. But the old system, they've changed it now for my orders. They didn't end up filling my back order. So I went to the end of back orders. So I have to wait for the second round. So this is the thicker that is hard to find, right? So it's on its way. And like I said, I'm doing the best I can, but I want to make sure your kits are to you in time, because I couldn't change the date from the 13th and 14th, because I know a lot of you have planned your weekend around it. You've taken time off work, you've arranged for childcare, you told your husband to go fishing, whatever. So I didn't want to change the weekend. So, right? Oh, look at Patty. Are you here, Patty? Look at what Sheila just said. That Marie Smith. That's for you, Patty. So I laughed so hard. So look at that, right? Hi, Patty Thompson. Bake apples today. Would you like one? Would you like one? So let me show you. Oh, so funny. If no thickers, just refund. Do not spend money for extra shipping. That's nuts. I'll give people the option with the refund, but a lot of you will be fine with that. A lot won't, because it's going to be a key part of the design. And if you can't find them on your own, because that could end up happening, because I don't even know. If you went and looked right now, are these in stock anywhere? I don't know. Because this collection, they really didn't order anywhere near enough. So it sold out so fast. So I am hoping, so don't go and search for it if you want a second one. But right now they're looking at, with the delays with getting the stuff in the ports onto the dock and then shipped, they're saying October 29th. And I'm hoping that then it ships right away. All of the boxes will be packed and I will just stick the label on and put them in the mail. If there is any other delay, then I will figure out what the second option is, right? I'll figure out what the second option is. It is a nightmare, right? I just ordered you a jacket in medium. I love you so much, Kathy. And then message me and we'll figure it out. Scarrow Ray Scott. I'm so glad you're here, friend. I haven't seen you in a long time. Very nice. So I have to show you this because we're going to do a proper walkthrough. But, oh, sorry, Vicki. I started answering that question and got sidetracked. So Warm Wishes is going out. And I think next Friday, are you ready? So I'm going to do the walkthrough of Fernwood on Monday. And next Friday will be the pre-order for Fernwood. And those classes will be taught in January. But just to show you, seriously, this is one of the sheets of Fernwood. You are not going to be disappointed with this collection. Oh my goodness. Question, do you have extra pages for your 6x8 books? No, Pamela, but it's basic binding. So I'll look to see, because I think that other 6x8 albums should fit, as long as it is I don't have the album here, but we'll look into that, okay? The Paper and Ink Boutique has a chipboard. So good, they're around if we are stuck. But just to give you an idea, it's going to be very beautiful, right? It's going to be very, very beautiful. Oh my goodness, like seriously. So this just arrived. I got the paper pads. Oh, can I blow your mind with one of the best papers in this? Are you ready? And then I'll do a proper walkthrough on Monday. Oh my goodness, do you not love that so much? Okay, but I can't. I digress. So Monday, I think, will be a good time. Do you think Monday will be a good walkthrough time? Broke down and purchased some. Yes, the Fernwood. I'm going to tell you, friends, even if you guys decide that you are doing my class, this is going to be like color study. I will use all of it. Just like the Christmas collection, if you think you're going to want to do additional projects, you should still order Warm Wishes, because the weekend plan is Friday or Saturday will be the album class, and Saturday will be the layouts. Whatever is left from those two classes will be an extra special bonus class that I will pick a date for, where we'll make cards. Same thing will happen with Fernwood. We will use all of it. There will be nothing left over. Just know that. If anybody who remembers, I just keep teaching bonus classes until we use it all. So if you love Fernwood, put your orders in, right? Tuesday. So I'm going to do it on Monday. I think Monday's good. So I'll make sure that I send a newsletter out so everybody knows. But Monday we'll be doing the walkthrough, okay? Yay! So it's going to be very exciting. Monday is good because I have a small break in my incredibly busy social agenda. I love it. You're so funny. And it's going to go up for sale, the pre-order, which is the exact same deal as Warm Wishes. It's going to go up on Friday. So how much will the fern? Exactly the same. And I think it's a bigger kit. So I think exactly the same. I'll have to look at it. I have to look at that. So don't quote me. If anything, it's $10 more. But it's a big kit because this is 24 papers in this collection. So, and I think you get most of them. I have to look at it, right? Question. Have you sent the card I went out? I have not, Deb. So don't panic. I haven't. It is on the agenda for tomorrow. I have your card with, there's going to be goodies in the bag, and then another prize I have to send out for my friend Adam. So I haven't forgot you. Okay. Hi, Robin. How are you? And I haven't forgot you. Your extras, I packed up your kit. So I've got that. Never bought one. What is the budget? Well, just to let you know, 3 classes. It is over 15 hours that you spend with me. I pretty much live teaching you all of the things. You get an album in there. You get a huge portion of the collection. You get some bonus items, and it's all in Canadian dollars. So I think the value of the kit is almost what you pay for the weekend. You couldn't buy all of this with access only to the class. It's just how I work it all out. So I don't remember what Warm Wishes was. Was it 170 or 180? So it's 180 or 170 Canadian plus your shipping. If you're in Canada, tax, because we have to pay that. And you get everything you need to create other than your basic toolkit. So the value, and I know when you hear that, it's like, 3 classes plus everything you need in the box. It's a lot. It's a lot. So ladies and gents, anybody who's out there who has done it, you can let them know. So if anybody's kind of on the fence, I think the best information comes from people who've done my classes. If you let people know if the value's there, right? It's always better than me, right? Because like it's my kit. So of course people will look at it and go, you're crazy. They'll listen to you more. So yay, let's flip the camera and do the things. But yes, we have a good time, and it's all on a private Facebook group. So we chat lots in there, and then we will have at least 3 classes, and sometimes I throw in a 4th. If whatever we have left, we will make something out of. So let's flip the camera and get to work. I'm sorry, got to find it. Here we go. Yay. So I have a lot of stuff thrown on here now. So we had a lot of fun last week, right? We had created these backgrounds, and sorry, I'm bending over and it's always crazy. Yes, and I'm going to do giveaways, and the giveaways, what's going to be fun now is I'm just doing them as gift certificates to vickyboutin.com. So you guys can just pick whatever you want, right? So for our giveaways, that's what I'm going to do, is just do gift certificates to my shop, and then you guys can pick whatever you want. And I think that's so much easier. You like this? Rich bought it for me for Christmas, and I couldn't wear it, but now it fits. And that is a beautiful non-scale victory. Question. Let me see that. Question. Can you put the photo class back up? I'm working on it, Kim, but I need to. So here is the dealio. I would like to have lots of that kind of stuff up before Christmas, so it works out to great Christmas gifts, right? But I need to do work on that, right? Because it was all live. So I will put it back up. I've had a couple people email me. I just have to figure out the details, okay? So working on it. Hey, got my order in today. Thank you. Oh, you got your actual box arrived? Yay, that's exciting. I think it's just better, right, Kathy, for the giveaways, is that then everybody can just pick whatever they want. It's just so much easier. It is. That's huge. And it's from a company called Uno de 50. It's a Spanish company. This thing probably weighs a pound. It's crazy, right? But yes, and then I put my focus rings on today. So I remember to focus Focus on the good things, right? So, and I painted my nails. Are you shocked? Look at that. So there's this company, Olive in June, and my whole new box of nail polish arrived today. And so it's kind of hot mess, but I did paint my nails, but I didn't have enough time to let them dry. Question: how do you get to be such an awesome person? Oh my goodness, Deb, stop. I'm just a crazy lady. Will you be getting more of Tim Holtz mica sprays in? Guess what, Vicki? You guys were lucky that those were even in there, because they're all sold out. It was one and done. When they came out and sold, whatever they had in stock is all that there were. So I put mine up much later, and you can't find them, I don't think, anywhere. So yeah, no, I can't get any more. They're sold out. But I did order, so they will come when they come in. I did order a few sets of his new mica gel crayons. I did order some of those, the distress crayons. And I just got notice that whatever the new color of distress ink has left Ranger, and it's on its way to me. Tim sent it. And it should arrive, I think, on the 15th, but that's tomorrow. Oh, today's the 15th, right? So I don't know. Maybe it'll come tomorrow. I didn't get it yet, but I'm excited. So it's tomorrow. So make sure you're there watching with me. I can't wait to see what the new color is. No, you can't. I had a set in my cart, but didn't order in time and missed out. And I can see, email me and I'll let you know. I usually hold a couple back. Let me know. Send me an email at vickyboutinKits@gmail.com, and I'll let you know if I can get any more or if I have any more left. Okay. So yay. So who worked on this? Who out there actually played with this last week or during the week and is going to actually create with me tonight? I'm going to let you know what I'm using, and then you guys can do whatever you like, whatever makes you happy, right? So I have this one. I'm going to do a slimline card because you know they're kind of my jam today. Yeah, today is the 15th. I think it said the 15th, but maybe it didn't. Maybe it was the 18th or something. It was a hot mess. Was it a hot mess, Bethany? Did you have issues with it, or it's just messy while you were playing? I'm curious. So I have this one that I'm going to do a card with. This is going to be a layout tonight, and I'm saving these for something else down the road. And I have the other one that is around here somewhere that I absolutely love, but I'm not going to use it tonight either, but it's going to be a card. This is my favorite, I think, from last week, right? Happy anniversary, Julie. So even if you didn't make this, you could just use pattern paper or one of my ready-made backgrounds, whatever you want to do, right? Am I missing anything? Yes, Janice, I did. And yes, I will take your Cavissel because I went to IKEA today and they did not have any. Laughs. The ink was too wet and didn't lay over the dry stencil exactly right. So the black overlapped everything. But does it look cool? Bethany, does it look cool? Oh no, Kimberly. Make sure you take care of yourself and keep that foot elevated. That is not fun. And everybody let Julie know that you're wishing her a happy anniversary. That's exciting. Any birthdays this week? Any birthdays or anything else that I missed? Okay, so these are the two pieces I'm going to use. So I did not give you a warning with what I'm using tonight. There's going to be very little pattern paper on here. I'm going to put a tiny little mat here because I like all of this going on. And you know, sometimes with my layouts, if I do all this pretty mixed media in the back, I don't want to necessarily cover it with a lot. So I am just going to work in this section. I am going to use a stencil and put some gold glaze down. If you want to do that, you can. So I will be putting, this is the first thing I'll do, is a stencil with a gold glaze so we can give it a little bit of time to dry. And then I'm also going to fussy cut a couple of stamped butterflies. So this is one of the sets. I know a lot of you own this because you ordered it from me, but any butterfly set will work. But this is what I thought would be fun because I don't want to do much, right? I don't want to do much tonight. Just a couple of black, and they're probably going to be black. I don't think I'm going to put any color on them. I'm going to let them just be black and white butterflies and with the gold. And then I forgot I had these. I think that this will be fun. These are from scrapbook.com, and I'm just going to die cut some letters to create my title, but you can use thickers or anything, right? You don't have to use this, but this is going to be one of the things that I'm going to do. This is going to be one of the things I'm going to do with gold. I have my butterfly stamps, and I'm going to use black ink with that. So I have that stuff ready to go. And I'm also going to cut out my title to go on here, like hello or something for my card. Remember, a newer card maker. So doing the best I can. Whose birthday is it? Oh, happy birthday, Poppy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So the other things that I grabbed were 2 different colors of cardstock, so I can decide what I want the base of my card to be. Do I want white? Do I want to put it on craft? I think I like the white. Right? I like the white. And then we'll have to decide what color the letters are going to be. Okay. Is anyone going on the cruise? Lee, I think you just signed up for the one out of England, right, Lee? So Lee is signed up for one of the Vicki Boutin cruises. And she was just asking if anybody else is signed up for that. What is the name of the butterfly stamp set? It is called Flutter, and it is a Bo Bunny set. I think it's Flutter, and it is, just double check on vickyboutin.com under stamps. It should still be there. I think I still have lots left. So even if you're not ordering it off there, but you want the exact name, it is up on vickyboutin.com. Okay, Deborah? So you should be able to find it. So Jody is signed up for the fall cruise. Very exciting. Yay. So is Tracy. I love it. And so are the Robins. So very exciting. I have to check because I don't know if that one's almost full. And then the other thing that I have is this stamp set, because I might do my subtitle in paint. So I just have an outline stamp set. Again, friends, you can use whatever you like. I have tons of these stamps. I bought tons of these because I thought everybody would want them. So I still have tons of these left. But I love it because it's a great, look, it will be a great size for subtitles. So you guys can help me with whatever you would like me to add, because I'm going to do whatever you guys want. I don't have a photo printed yet. So really we could put any kind of title on the layout and any kind of phrase on our card. And slimlines are 8.5, right? Or 11 by, what is the width? Right? Aren't they? I need help with all of the things. So they're 8.5 by, are they 8.5 by 3.5? Is that what the size of slimlines are? I did send you those. 8.5 by 3.5. Thank you. So I'm going to cut this too, but let's start with the gold. So I have some pattern papers. I have some stickers, all color study because it'll work with this. And my idea is you pick, if you did a background and you did the rainbow technique like this one, pick which area you want to be covered and what you want to make sure isn't covered. And that's where I'm going to put a small photo, and then I will layer some pattern paper or cardstock, we'll decide. But I'm thinking I want to put my photo right here. like right here. So I'm going to put some gold dots here and here. Oh, another thing, my friends, guess what I found out this week when I went to reorder them? Stencil brushes are completely discontinued and sold out at American Crafts. So if you want to add them to your stash, I cannot get any more. So order them wherever you order your favorite scrapbooking items, but they are done. They are no more. Okay. So if you still want to add them to your collection, because it is a very good stencil brush, just wanted you to know, I found out. I didn't know. And I just found out that they are discontinued and sold out. They're all gone. Yeah, I told you that is why stock up on your favorite Vicki Boutin mixed media things, because I never know. The only thing I will hope they never discontinue is my foundations paper, because that would be a nightmare. That'd be very, very sad day. Because Kristen, they have been like, I don't know. I think we're working on right now my 12th collection. So I think I've been doing this for 5 years. That came out. It's been out for 5 years, and it is unheard of for American Crafts to even keep product that long, right? So I look at it that we're lucky they were there as long as they are. But just so you know, I found something I'm looking into that I will carry only on my website, and it's going to be awesome. So there's things that are coming, right? So it'll be very exciting. So what is the alternative for art crayons? There are lots of different water soluble crayons out there, but the only thing with the Vicki Boutin art crayons is there is tons of pigment in them and they last a long time, right? Where are the cruises again? On cruiseandcrop.com. Cruise and Crop, right? Oh, the foundations paper isn't going anywhere. It is a very good seller. So I'm going to be using my gold glaze because I think it will be a fun little element to layer on top. So I'm going to go in with this circle dot just because the scale is smaller. And I'm going to put some on with my stencil brush. And then I'm also going to put some through the stencil so I can get it to look very soft and light, and then some texture. Okay. Yeah, the 12th collection, and wait till you see. So we just completed the one that'll come out in April, and we're working on the next one that will come out this summer. And you guys are going to love it. Both of them are very fun. So I know within the office for the design people, everyone has loved both of these collections so far. So I think you'll be very excited. We have Fernwood to work on. We have Warm Wishes, and then what's coming out in the April, and then what's coming out, and what's coming out, and what's coming out. Never ends. We're working on lots of things, right? So I'm going to use my stencil brush to start. And remember my photo, let's just use something as a guide. So it's not going to be this one, but let's say that's kind of, you get an idea, right? I think I'll use slightly bigger, but that's about my photo size. So I'm just going to put a little bit of gold glaze around it, right? It'll be fun. There's so much more. Yes, it's good. Good things are coming. Lots of good things. And what's nice too is, you know, I'm hoping we're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel with COVID, and that we can start doing some in-person things. So that will be fun if you get a chance to take an in-person class with me. We have a lot of fun. So I'm very excited for some of my friends that have signed up for the cruise. I think that you will enjoy that. And there will still be lots of online things coming. We're going to be doing the round 2 for the gel plate class. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in the pipeline. So lots of stuff is coming. So I put down first with a stencil brush. So I have this pretty metallic, right, dot. And now I'm going to go in and put a little bit of texture. So I will position my stencil brush, or stencil again. And this is one of the Vicki Boutin stencils. So it is on my website. These are my exclusive ones that are only on vickiboutin.com. So let's take some of that now. And I just want a little thicker layer, but not all of them. So we have dimension and some flat. And then we will find that again. And line it up. Not super easy to do. So we just got to figure it out. Oh, there. Nope. Nope. Okay, Vicki. I just have to find one so I can figure out where that was. So it takes a minute. You can position it again. I'm just having some trouble. There it is. There it is. And I just want a couple of dots of that on here. Like I said, this is not meant to be super texture. I'd like it to dry so we can finish this layout. But I do like that little bit of layer of gold on there. And now I'm going to set it aside to dry so that I can start doing some die cutting in bits. Okay. So it shouldn't take too long to dry. And friends, don't forget, if you are new here, this is something that you don't have to waste, right? We can really, really wet this. So I'll put lots of water on here. Okay. And then you can find a section on your foundations paper or whatever you're using. And I'm going to press it out. And I might brayer it because I clean my things too, right, friends? Because the one thing you don't want to stay dirty is your palette knife, because it works better when there are not gobs of product on it, right? So I'm doing that. And then to clean my stencil brush very quickly is a little bit of water on it. And just clean it off on your paper towel. Oops. And then don't wipe your desk with your dirty paper towel. I wouldn't recommend that. So I'm just showing you now quickly that we don't want to waste what we have there, right? So you could definitely brayer that if you want. But what I'm going to do is throw just some art crayon in there. So what color would be pretty with that? Let's go very Natalie. And I'm going to put some navy and gray through that. And then I can use this later for a card background or something. So I'm going to wet my stencil brush a little bit. I'm going to pick up that art crayon. It's a very pretty color, almost like my ring color. Watch. And I'm just going to put it through here. And then instead of just cleaning that stencil brush off, now I have something, and I'm going to wet that a little. It was very thick, so I'm going to go in there again. Can I line it up? Probably not. Oh, I did. I lined it up. So I just want that gold to move around a little bit. So you could put distress ink, whatever you have, right? But instead of just wasting that, now I have for later, I have a little background that I can use. Let's plinko that a little bit. Very pretty. And that'll just be a subtle background later. And now let's figure out what else we're going to do. Clean that up a little bit. And when it dries, I will probably go in and I can beef up those circles, but I don't want to mess with it when it's wet because I could end up pilling the paper, okay? The Christmas class is the 13th and 14th of November. And friends who are waiting for access only, because I know a lot of you buy your own product, or maybe you are in the UK, or you bought the kit in New Zealand or Australia. As soon as my instructions are done, so actually not as soon as, probably in 2 weeks, I will have access only posted, okay? I don't like to do it too close or too far away from the event, but I'll figure that out. But it's coming up, okay? For anybody who's looking for access only to the class, it's coming. Question, what is your white table made of, covered with? So this desk here is 2 tabletops from IKEA. You know how you can do the make your own desk? So the top of this is from IKEA, and the side pieces, I have to do another walkthrough of my room. The side pieces are from IKEA as well, and we cut them down. We all customized it by just changing IKEA furniture. Like we cut the sides, made the stuff shorter. So it's going to be fun. Yes, Sonia, yours actually just went in the mail because you just ordered the warm wishes. So yours left today. So warm wishes is on its way, and there is a note in everybody's box. When you get your warm wishes kit, there is a note in the box that gives you the name of the private group and the 2 video links, but no link to instructions just yet. Okay, so everyone who ordered the kit, when your kit arrives, there is a printout in it with information. Okay, so the things that we need to do now, my friends, are we need to figure out a title for the layout. So I'm doing a title, and I don't actually have, oh, this piece here is a Ken Oliver mat, this piece, if that's what the question was, this one. And then I have my Ranger one on top. Okay, very good. So I'm going to leave this one to dry. It's very pretty though, the gold glaze. Can you see that? It's very sparkly, and it's a nice contrast with that bluey green gray color. Did I miss a tour of your dream box and room makeover? No, you haven't. I haven't done it yet because that is the story of my life. All I do is work every single day of my life. Right? Everything I do is work. So I am going to, we could do a number of things. We could stack our title. I have some thickers, so I could do something with that. And we could mix a title. See, it's pouring again. I can hear it down here in my window. So I could use something with document. So help me with my title. Please take a look at the printout. You need information in that sheet to access the private group. Yeah, Natalie is saying the printout will say that you need your order number. And then some of you who maybe have picked up or don't have an order number, just request to be put in there. And then Natalie usually contacts me, and I will make sure you get in there, okay? It'll be very good. So document the good things. Ooh, I like that, Kristen. Document. But then I want to use this. I want to do, like, let's build a title. And I would like to use these. So we could do document. We could use this for the. And how about just things? Document the things. How about we do that? Oh, look at Julie. I just looked at you and you said it too. So I am going to do things with this. And you guys can use whatever you want, right? And I think I'm going to cut them right out of the foundation and then decide what color to make them. Okay. So I'm going to use this and do things. So you get to watch me die cut. But what's nice is, do I have tape around here or any washi just sitting around? Is that I should be able to cut all of it out at the same time, right? But I like it. And I like that by getting a good alpha set, you can customize all of your titles and words. I love that, right? I cannot wait to see. I know that scrapbook.com, oops, has a whole bunch of very awesome things coming out, and they will be doing their countdown to Christmas or their Christmas thing. And I reached out the other day and said, hey, whatever you're doing for that, I want to be in on that. Vicki, do you have that heart stencil you use with the rainbow colors in the store? I do not, Karen. I know. And remember, I used it last week and I knew everybody would be asking. I do not have that, but I'm going to make it a cut file. I'll make a cut file like that. And then the other thing I'm going to look at doing is I want to start doing some 12 by 12 stencils, right? I would like to make sure we have some 12 by 12 stencils before we do the next gel plate class. So I will be working on that. I will be working on that in December because I get an actual break. I will just be crafting with you guys, but I get a break. So we'll be doing that. What size are those alphas? I would say they are about an inch, a little bigger than an inch, a little bigger than an inch. I'll link these too, because if you're going to go and look for them, it's awesome if you use my share sale link. So I will make sure, because this, I just decided last minute, Elaine, I was not, right? I was outside kidding. What if I don't have a sheet for my warm wishes? Nancy, just send me a message on Vicki Boutin, kits@gmail.com, and I'll just send you the Word document, the PDF. Okay. I'll send it. Yours didn't have a printout because you got your kit before everybody else, right? Yours went out really early. So yeah, I will send you that. Okay. So let's do this. And then I want to also do hello for the card. I think hello will be good. Don't you guys think hello will be good? So let's cut these out and see what it's going to look like. And then we can also do the E, the L, and the O for our hello. Now, I don't know though. Here, let's talk about this for a minute. I got to figure out, but white might be cool on this, right? That might be cool. Actually, I don't need to figure it out. I just kind of figured it out on my own. HELLO. Love the idea of 12 by 12 stencils. Yes. Please say that email again. I have not received the sheet either. Lisa, what sheet haven't you received? Because you haven't got the kit, right? The only people, I think I've only sent a few of them out. So That is only for people who have bought the kit. And for Nancy, I sent it out early. I don't remember why, but so that is only for people who have the actual kit. Some people picked up at the house. I'm going to get some washi tape. Okay, friends? Washi tape. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's do it. Question. The kit says there are 3 thicker sets. I only see 2 online stores. Is the one set double in the kit? No. The one is an alpha set that I added. So if you look, there are only 2 thickers came with this collection, but I added a new thicker as well. There's an alpha thicker in the kit as well. There are lots of things in the kit. There, oh, I'm bending my, you get a whole pack of the 6x8s. It's good. But yes, I added a thicker. I don't know if you bought the kit, Cheryl. I can't check that right now. But it was like, it's been out there since, I think, the end of June or July. And with all of the COVID delays, it has just been a nightmare. I've had most of the product here for quite a while. Like, it's been here for quite a while, right? But some of the things have not. So that is why it is taking a while. But in the same breath, no one should be super panicked. The class isn't until November, right? So I've been getting some emails going, like, why haven't got my kit, or is my kit shipping? And what I've learned is I'm not putting dates on anything anymore, because then all these things that are out of my control, it makes people stressed, right? Because then they think, did I miss it? Did someone steal it off my porch? You know, because that can happen. So the thing I learned is I need to not put a date on it, because what ends up happening is nothing ever goes as planned, right? Like, nothing ever goes as planned. So what I think I will start doing is, like, for the pre-order for Fernwood, I'll give the date for the class, and then I'll just be, and as soon as all the products in, it will ship out, right? Because it's very hard. So I am die cutting. If you are new, those are little metal dies that when you put through this machine, it adds pressure and will cut them out. So I can customize and make any kind of letters that I want for my titles, right? So another fun thing is you could do multiples of these, glue them together, and make your own, almost like chipboard style, right? Let me see if my a very fancy tool is here or in my drawer. Yeah, the Fernwood kit, I think, will sell out pretty fast, because I didn't order as many Fernwood as I did Warm Wishes, and I can't order anymore. So when Fernwood is gone, it's gone, because there are 3 SKUs that are oversold. So I can't get, fun, right? I can't get any more, because I was going to up it, and I'm like, nope. I'm not taking the chance if the stuff isn't coming through, right? So just so you know, oh, look it. And how fun is this? Now that is an opportunity for another page. I should have been better with the lining up. I didn't, but look at, you can use a positive and negative of that. You won't need the kit, Natalie. You will get all of the product because you're on my design team. Do you go through 2 times for foundations paper to cut your dies? I just go through 2 times with everything. But it went through. As long as you have the right shims and pieces in there, it shouldn't be a problem. Hi, Rich. How's it going?
Just under 100.
All right. See, he has packed 100 kits. Good job, buddy. Speaking of stealing from the porch, my Purelator driver had his truck stolen while he was just walking around the other side of it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Why are people like that? Did he watch Squid Games? We have not watched that. The kids have watched that. We have not watched that yet. Wow, go Rich. Yep, he is. It is all a team effort here. My mom and dad have been the ones who are packing the little embellishment bags that I did, like with a ribbon and all the bits. And I love that my dad is doing that. And Sheila, my mom always helps me, but my dad's quite excited with himself that he is packing stuff with my mom. I love it. He is a good man. And he likes to come down and say hello so that you guys all notice that he's a good guy. Anything? Did I miss any questions? Yeah, I think that Fernwood, when you, because now you'll see some things like these stickers are available for Fernwood. I saw these are available. The papers are available, and now they told me a whole bunch of stuff is shipping. So where'd the L go? Did I drop it somewhere? See, so we have to decide because we might have to heat emboss these with gold. What do you guys think? Oh, there it is. Vicki, save me a Fernwood kit on top of your design team box. It is a family affair. Okay, so there is I need to cut another L and an H. Can I fit it? I think I can. Let's do the things. So yes, I really think that if you guys are newer to crafting, things that are definitely worth investing in are dies, stamps, and stencils. And buy the things that you know you will use all the time. Right? Buy the things you know you're going to use all the time. Where did I put the H? There it is. But I love these. And I was talking to my friend Libby. I don't know if she's here tonight, but I am going to order a whole whack of Hero Arts. Has a whole bunch of sentiment dies. So remember I told you, I think being my version of card making, that I think I like sentiment dies. That's my thing. Right? Just hugs. Yeah, I pay my mom in hugs, Patty. Libby is not here yet. So I texted her earlier, and she was awesome. She sent me a link to a whole bunch of different dies, and I am totally going to do that. They have awesome leaf dies in the latest release. You have to send me a link, Natalie, because I'm going to order a whole bunch of stuff. There we go. So HELLO. Hello. I like that on there. And then what do you guys think? Should I go and grab some gold embossing powder? Can I tell you something? I'm going to try, because these cut pretty easy, to cut 2 more of, and we can glue them and make them pop. I love sentiment dies with shadows. Yes, Karen, that's awesome. I love that you have the stencil, the white dye. Yep. Yes to the gold. I think it would be fun, right? So for time's sake, should I just pop them up today with pop dots? But you guys get that, right? If you cut a few of them and glue them, that I could make it quite dimensional on my card, I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. Okay, friends. I decided, because you guys can stick around as long as you want. But if it gets where it's too late, you can always watch after the fact. But you know, when I get here and just start having fun, that I'm just going to keep going. So is this going to be quick tonight? Probably not. You've met me before. I need to do all of the things. So let's do this. I'm going to see if it will cut through 2 pieces of foundations paper at the same time. I bet you it won't, but let's test one. Let's test it. Let's test it and see if it will. So I'm going slow and twice. Maybe 4 times for good measure. And maybe we'll get lucky and the die cut through both. Foundations paper is pretty thick, right? Do you have to use foundations for this? No, you do not. I don't care. As long as I get, that can be the bottom layer, because it printed the texture of my texture plate right into the paper. So I'm going to say it will do it, but it is not ideal. So maybe don't try to cheat and just cut them individually. Okay. Don't try to cheat. It's too hard. So I'm not even going to use that one. I'm going to do it the proper way and not be a cheater. I need new embossing plates. Okay. So I want one more H, and then I will cut the L and the O while we're doing this. Look up Eclipse sentiments. I will, because Karen is a card maker. This is my first live, and I'm having a great time crafting with you. I have the house to myself until 10 p.m. Enjoy every minute of that. All right, that is awesome. I don't know if the black would pop on here. Do you know what I'm saying? We can test one. I got a sheet of black cardstock. So let's cut some in black and we can see, because I am game to try it, right? Let's see. We'll cut the E. Those here. We've got our H's. I'm going to put the E on the black because maybe you're right, and I'll try it. Eclipse, eclipses. I'll have to look that up. Here is the whole thing, though, is, you know, I like script. And so our eclipse, I am not that there's anything wrong with it, but I don't tend to gravitate towards cute. Does that make sense? Like, I like more scripty. Yeah, I'm not as much a lover of the cute. So let's see. So that totally could work, right? We could even do it where we could do a shadow. That's kind of cool, right? So let me know. What do you guys think? I love stacking my dies. It is the best thing that I learned from card makers. Like, my favorite thing to do, Robin. How are you, Robin? What's happening in your world? How is everybody doing? Anything they want to share? Anything exciting going on? Has anybody started Christmas shopping? Isn't that crazy? But I bought socks. I bought socks for the kids. See, that's 3, and I freaking love it. Look at that stack of 3. I just find, look at the dimension. I love it. So let's do, we need 2 E's. We need one more O, and we need 2 more L's. One, no, more than that. Vicki can't count. So 1 O. We need 2 more E's. And a couple of L's. Doing the things, doing the things. Hi, Marty. How are you? Watching from Florida. Where are you in Florida? And what's your weather like? Seems like you'd have to use a shim afterwards. With which one, Kristen? Had sibling weekend last weekend. That's fun. Hi, Lee. Is that somebody had COVID? Is that what you're talking about, Lee, and the sense of taste coming back? Unless it's something else that just wasn't sure. First test came back negative. Oh, we're talking. See, sometimes I miss some of the conversations going on, right? So I'm like, what? Takes me a minute. How many did we do? 3? Yep, so we need 2 more L's. And we need 1 more E. And then we're done. Because I know this is like watching paint dry, right, friends? Sorry. 1 more E. And then we'll try to get an L in there too. Someone asked if anyone had sanded cutting pads. I think they'd have to use a shim afterwards. I understand. I'll just buy some new ones. But these are very well loved. Like, I have had this big kick forever, but I have like a number of die cutting machines. I don't know why I always just grab this one, but I don't even know if they sell this one anymore. Okay, 1 more L and we're moving on to the next stage. It's like I said, I'm sure some of you are like, oh my goodness, couldn't you have done this ahead of time? But I never know what I'm doing, right? I never know what I'm going to do. $14 for 2 packs US. What's that, Lee? The cutting plates. Yeah, I will for sure. And a Griffin die cutting, electric die cutting machine. Yes, did you buy that off of HSN? Because I know Anna. When I go on HSN, all of her products are awesome. But I have which one do I have? What's another electronic die cutting machine? I have Tim's, the Vagabond. And I also have, I just bought, what is it, the purple one? Right? I have that one too. Am I good? What's I? Oh, you bought it direct from Anna Griffin. I didn't even know that she did that. The Gemini. Thank you, Natalie. I just bought the Gemini, which I love, but I do need to watch some videos and stuff because I cracked one of the plates. So I'm probably not doing something right? And I'm the kind that I just use it and I don't read instructions or anything. So who knows? I'm probably not doing something right, but I cracked one of the plates. So I'll have to figure out what I did. I'll put these away later. We are waiting for, so are we good then? I think, don't you think embossing them with gold would be good? Or I could do a different embossing color. It doesn't have to be gold. It doesn't have to be gold. It could be whatever. Watch Jennifer McGuire, her system for taping the Gemini plates. I will look at that, and I love Jennifer. She's my friend too. And I want to get the mini one too, the little one, whatever the little thing is. And the other thing I would like, let me find my embossing ink. I just saw it the other day. There it is. And I need a sheet of paper, which this one will work. I need my gold embossing ink, which shouldn't be far. Found it. And my heat gun. Really, if I was smart, I would have done all the embossing and then I could have just cut it out of that, right? Hi, Valerie. Vicki, watch the latest die cutting from Jen Fixing. Yes, I already watched that, Valerie. I love that. Oh, Tim's. You know what, Natalie? I just bought a whole bunch of metallic craft paper. So let me grab that so I can show you what Natalie's talking about if you're not familiar with it. I just bought them and I'm going to add some to my store as well. Just a sec. We could gold glaze it too, right? Maybe we should do that, friends. That'll be faster. Trying to make sure I don't fall down. There's crap everywhere. But I bought all of these. So what Natalie was talking about, you love your Gemini Junior. Maybe I'll have to get one of those too, Kristen. Is I bought the metallic, different metallic papers. That one. This one, Metallic Jewel, Confections. And then I have the metallic craft as well. But I don't want to start it all over again. But it was a good idea. That was a good idea. I did. I went to get that in the black hole to find the paper. I knew exactly where it was. So we'll do it. I love the Gemini and the hand crank. Don't be mad. I have 4. So 2 Gemini machines and 2 hand crank. I agree with you, Nancy. I do. I think it's all totally, worth investing in. So you will not hear me say that that was a bad idea. I think it's a good idea, right? If you buy from Ranger Ink direct, you get no tax and the package from Tim Holtz altogether. Yeah. Well, and I order wholesale from them, but definitely now they're selling direct, right? So you can get all of the things. Love it. So let's get our, I'm only doing one, obviously, or maybe not obviously, with the metallic. So there is, because that's all I'm doing on here. I don't think this card needs anything else. So I am going to emboss on my craft sheet so that I can just wipe it up. Right. So let's do this. This is brand new too, so I think it's good and juicy. Might just press it in there. And Sprinkle it on. Oh, look at all the crap in there. If I knew where my tweezers were, that would be great. Because this is tricky. Oops. Let's see what kind of a mess Vicki can make tonight. Oh. Okay, what can I use? Got to find the tweezers, really. Because I'm going to have to hold that so it doesn't move on me, right? Oh, there's my tweezers. There's my tweezers. I took some of the stuff off when I was farting around with it. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh my goodness. Hot Mess Express. You just saw that happen, didn't you? When Vicki blew the embossing powder all over. It worked. It worked. And you know I'm not a quitter. I use Post-it or washi tape and put all the letters on sticky and emboss. Oh, Dawn is always the smartest. So what am I doing? Like this, Dawn? Dawn is saying do this. Like this, Dawn? Card makers are always the smartest. Is that what you're saying, Dawn? Do this? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Why are we saying congratulations? I'm missing all of the fun. Okay. And then I'm going to do this. Or I could ink it right in there. So Dawn is saying do this. Always ask the pros, because she was just hiding back there, not talking to me tonight. And then she went, Vicki needs my help. I must step in because she looks like a dummy right now. There. I like this idea. This is working. And then just do this. I don't want to waste all my embossing because it will stick on all that stuff, right? But let's see. I'm probably not doing something right, but this is definitely much easier. Right? Do. Okay, let's try this. See, you know, I'm a new card maker, right? So I'm just learning the things and I love it. And hopefully in the month of December, when I have my free time, when I take my much needed break and then we're just crafting, I can go and watch a whole whack of YouTube videos so I can learn how to do the things much better. Learn how to do the things much better. And wider washi tape is even better. Yes, we need to hang out, Dawn. we need a retreat where I can learn all of the best tips and tricks. Like I would like to do a the top 10 or even 20 card making tricks. But that was a good one. Oh, I like that one a lot. This was good. Very much like that. And I could put another layer on here and stuff, but whatever, we're good. And we would like to finish this at some point tonight. We need a retreat where I can hug you. Yes. And you can toast with me, Dawn, where we can have, oh, it's going to be so pretty. Some cocktails and giggles. It will be very good. So I hope that happens in the spring, Dawn. And we need to plan that when I talk to my friend Jana, so that I am not working, because I definitely will be a yes response to that, because I need to get out of this house and see some friends. Oops, that was me dropping my heat gun. Okay, let's do the things with my Gina K Connect. Okay, so let's glue our layers. Dawn's lives are wonderful. Dawn is wonderful, period. If you guys need to check out W +9, right, Dawn? And she will teach you to color like a master. She is incredibly talented, awesome friend. And yes, you want to check her lives out. Thank you, Karen. I think we are all feeling a bit antsy these days. I'm very jealous of everyone these days who posts that they are on an airplane or going somewhere. I've been very good for a long time, but now I feel the need to go on vacation. But I don't want to do it right now until, like, is there going to be a time where we don't have to have 50 tests? I love you, Dawn. It's right there, Lee. Oh, you can't see it because it's on Facebook. But you need to look up W+. What is your, tell me right now, Dawn, what your Facebook group proper full name is, so Lee can find you on Facebook. And I think, when are your lives, Dawn? Thursdays? You're going to Kelly's Crop next weekend? Give her a big old hug for me. I was supposed to be there. I'm visiting her and Mike, but the flights were ridiculous. I hope so, Vicki, as I have to have tests every 5 days. Oh my goodness, right? But the whole thing too is the tests, to me, like, I get it. Do all the things, whatever we need to keep everybody healthy and safe. But it's so expensive for anybody going on vacation, right? That you have to pay. Like, how many tests do you think you have to do if you're my Canadian friends? So say you go to an island somewhere, you have to be tested before you go? You have to be tested when you arrive, and then you have to be tested when you leave, and tested when you arrive in Canada. I think it's crazy, right? So Dawn's group is called W, the word plus, and the number 9, W+9, Encourage Creativity Community. Okay, and it's every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Dawn will teach you magical things. So check her out at W, the letter W, the word plus, the number 9, Encourage Creativity Community. So that is her Facebook group page. And I have been on there, and she is literally a master colorer. So definitely worth checking out. She's phenomenal. And she likes the same music as I do, and she likes to dance and is crazy. So I especially love her because we have a lot of fun when we're together, and I miss her. I miss just people, period, right? Okay, let's do it. See, Donna's the same as me. So I will go on Friends, YouTubes and whatever they're doing, right? And I just am there for support. And then people will say, oh, how do I find? And I never want, I'm like, no, that I just feel right. But you know, if I say it, it's because I definitely want you to check it out. But I get what she's saying. She's like, we're here for you. Because it makes you then feel awkward, right? You're like, oh, I'm not here to toot my horn. But I will 100% support all my friends. So don't worry about that, friend. I hope they come and check you out because you're awesome. And I think that it's good that we support each other. Okay, look at how fun these are, friends. They look like little gold cookies. Little gold cookies. So thank you for, lots of you are still sticking around. I know this is long and drawn out, but it's worth it, right? Hi, we love you, Vicki. Thanks for sharing your creativity. Thank you for sharing your time with me on Friday night. I love that you guys hang out with me. And, you know, I have come to realize that I just love it. If there were only 4 of us here, I would love it. I would love it. Had to go to YouTube because Facebook was lagging. Yeah, and it all depends, right? Is what your connection is like at certain times. You're playing tonight. I love it, Irene. Are you making a card too, or are you just making a layout? I love it. So yes, because I know a lot of you guys, when we do live, that you might be hanging out. You might not be creating while we do it live, but you'll do it later. And I love it. Do whatever works for you, right? Do whatever works for you. Bridget is trying to spell other words with your letters. What's she coming up with? But these are fun, and I've had them and I've used them, the letter dies. But I love that you can use them and you don't run out of letters, right? Because you can cut them out of whatever you want. If there was only 4 of us, we'd all be live in a chat crafting together. 100%, Natalie, we would. Yeah, I would love that. We should do that. I should do something where we could do like a giveaway or something where we could have a live chat session with you and 4 of your friends or something. Not that it's a prize or whatever, but how would you pick somebody? You know what I mean? If there were a bunch of people interested. So I'm not saying that like, oh, wouldn't you be lucky? Look at this prize, because it's a prize, all right. I'm a prize. You got to hang out with me. You're working on a layout. I love it. Yeah, we'll do that next, because this is all I'm adding to this card is the, oops, I just scratched that, but it's okay. Here we go. Oh, the glue squid it out. There we go. Yes, and if you want to see the results and don't like the chatter, just when it's done, don't watch it live. You can just come back and fast forward through the stuff like other videos, right? Whatever works for you is fine. I don't think you have to tell me that you hate the lives. Just don't watch it live, right? I am 100% with the whole thought that you don't have to tell everybody all of the things that you're feeling, right? Like if you don't like what somebody's doing, you have lots of other options, right? But I think had to step away for a few minutes, but you're back now. I love it. Hubby is gone from Sunday through next Sunday, home to myself, lots of crafting time. I don't have time to work. Yeah, I love it. Yay. Yeah. If you don't like the whole live and watching it, you can always just watch the replay. But it's one of those dealios where you don't have to tell me that. Just don't watch it live. Because it's hard, because I think now with social media and with all the access that you have to things, is we forget there's still people attached to that stuff. And just because I put myself out here and I do this stuff live, or that I post videos, doesn't mean that your feelings can't be hurt, right? See, I'm centering it on that purple one, the O. So I'm always like, if you don't like it, that's fine. Then find something else that you like better. You don't have to watch these. But I never understand the thumbs down and the mean comments or the angry faces, or I have a hard time with that. Probably because I would never do it. Isn't this going to be pretty, friends? I never have done that unless it's something that is rude or rotten that I feel like, oh, somebody should say something. That's not very nice. But so what do we think? On white? On black? Ooh. On black, don't you think? Black, right? Maybe. And I don't get it either. I just look at it and go, really? I guess if they want to hurt somebody's feelings, I won't lie. That kind of stuff does hurt my feelings, right? Because I just choose to be here because I think that people would enjoy it, crafting together. But it is one of those things. I don't get it. If you have nothing nice to say, like Tim says, then find something nice to say, right? Or move on. So what do we decide, friends? It's 8.5 by 3.5, right? So I need to do 8.5 by 7 and then score it. So hopefully I didn't cut all my black. I didn't. Black, I agree. Yes, I agree. I really liked it when I looked at it. So I'm like, yes, the black. Okay. And 3.5 with my fancy dancy scoring tool. Love conquers all. Yeah. And it is one of those, like, I always feel like if people are doing that, then they're unhappy people, because really, I don't know why people would say nasty things on Tim's stuff, because I just feel like he does lots for us. Oh, I love it already. Hey, I'm not everyone's cup of tea. Chances are they're not my cup of tea either. But right, there's so many flavors of tea. Just find your flavor. And I'm all right with that, right? Totally okay with that. Vicki, you have so much goodness inside. Please don't let those trolls upset you. Not at all, Stacy. Thank you. It just is one of those where for a minute it does. And my mother, she's very funny. She's out there tonight and she'll be like, you need to, don't let that bother you. And she will be like, you just need to move on. And I'm like, I just need to voice my opinion and I can move on, Mama. Is it okay if I pop this up, friends? Because I love lots of dimensions. So as a newer card maker, it's okay if I pop this up, right? What is that, acrylic? What's the question? She definitely does acrylically. What is that? I missed that. Pop away. I'm all right to do that, right? So here is a question, card makers. So what should I be buying? Should I be buying tape? Because it would be so much easier to put 2 strips of tape on, right? What do I have? Do I have some here? Maybe. Oh, look it. Is this what I should be using? Is this what card makers use? I have this in my drawer. Is this what I should use as now as being a card maker? Is this what card makers would use if they're going to pop up a panel? Yes, that'll work. Or would you use these? So here's my question, friends. Which foam tape do you guys buy? If I want to go, I am a huge fan of scrapbook adhesives by 3L. I love their stuff, but this might not last me very long. Do you guys buy some kind of big roll? I want to know. Score tape on it or cardstock. What are you talking about, Natalie? I don't know what you're talking about. Not sure what that. Oh, see, so many things. You have a huge roll of 3M, but this is right, is okay. Just do this. Do you go all the way down? Because being a scrapbooker first, you know that's killing me to use that much adhesive. So I just am curious if there is something else you guys use. But I also believe that scrapbookers, card makers are, look at how much people will spend on their supplies, right? Their dyes and their, so it probably, now I want to know, like, let's have some real talk here. You don't want a saggy middle. Oh, so put some more. See, that's giving me a heart attack, right? Giant rolls from the Dollar Tree. But does the adhesive stay? Because I don't usually tend to buy my adhesive from the dollar store because I find that you might lose its stick eventually. So here, now, because I'm asking questions, I'm going to get lots of opinions. So I'm very curious. It goes through the mail, so it will get mangled if it isn't stable. So this is okay. See, it goes through the mail. Yes, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to mail these, right? Sorry, choking. So the adhesive foam sheets, very smart. Sorry about that, friends. You can put glue on the tape if you're worried about that. That's a great idea, right? Add wet glue to the dollar. Oh, so smart. Supposedly, that's what they say. Mail? Can't relate. Yes. Remember, who's out there that I'm supposed to mail the card with the leaves on it? Are you still out there? I will mail your card, even though I just was making that joke. But I'm like, is that what I'm supposed to do moving forward? I'm supposed to mail these to people? When you mail, fold to the inside. Fold to the inside. What's that mean, Karen? You put the fold. I don't know what that means. I have to stand up to glue this down. Get the post office to hand stamp dimensional cards and they shouldn't get mangled. See, I don't know what any of this means. Look at, see, these are those tips. Oh, but look at how fun this is. I'm going to cough again. I'm making a 2-page layout. Hi, Deb. So, Deb, when I send your card in the mail and I'm going to send a gift with it, is there any thing that you would love from Color Study? Do you have the stamps? Do you have the stencils? What would you like? So did you notice I liked when the O was centered on that purple one? So I am going to start from there and go back. So card makers, now would you use glue to glue these down, or would you use tape runner? Inquiring minds want to know. I always put the front of the card facing the back of the envelope, less damage from the machines. Oh, I see. And that's why I have them hand stamped so they don't go through a machine. Put the inked panel to the inside so it won't get ruined in the mail. Also, you may need special hand cancel stamps. Oh my goodness, glue. So you guys do use glue. Now that's very brave, because don't you find glue makes a mess? Card makers go through adhesive like scrapbookers go through stickers. We go through adhesive too. But okay, good to know. So I'm going to use my glue, liquid glue for letters. And why? Why wouldn't you use other adhesive? Is it just because it's easier to get it into all the little spots? This is why I painted my nails today. So see, now that I tell you guys I'm a card maker, I have to make sure that I have painted fingernails, because I don't think I can be on the card maker team if I don't paint my fingernails. Eek. I have to look. I love this. So this is what I'm very excited about. I have to move this up because I can't see. Heat can loosen the adhesive of tape runner. Okay. So I love mixed media, and I love now that I can make cards using my mixed media, and they can be pretty simple and just let kind of the art shine. Does that make sense? So I am finding that I'm very excited that I have found my groove as far as card making goes. This is my thing, is using mixed media backgrounds or some kind of elements from the stuff that I do and making them into cards. So I found my happy place. Wet glue stick to better. What does that mean? Jennifer, help me. Wet glue stick to better. Your mixed media cards are beautiful. Thank you, Mari. And I know you're a big card maker, so that's very exciting. I'm new and don't know. Sorry, the comments are going quickly. I'm new and don't know this answer if it's been said already. What is your angel policy for cards? What does that mean? I don't know what the angel policy means. Help me. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Karen. Just search YouTube. That's what I did in the beginning for lots of tutorials. Good luck. I'm missing lots of stuff. I make lots of cards using mixed media backgrounds. I love that. Can we copy them? Yeah, I think you copy everything you want. I think what I do is, if you're posting it, like if you're copying it and then doing a YouTube video or something about it, I think my only thing would be just always give credit where credit's due, right? I don't care. I don't care if you have a small business and you make cards and sell them. If you're inspired by my card, I'm not going to be doing that ever with these. So yes, you could. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Totally fine with it. The only issue I would have is if it's a class. I do not think that you should take someone's class and reteach it using their ideas. But if you are doing it in the sense that you're making cards and you are selling them, or making cards and sending them to a friend, I don't have a problem with that. So tell me, other people who are out there, what are your thoughts on that? Like, you know, I'm pretty easygoing. My only thing is, if it's stuff like, if you take one of my album or layout classes, I don't think people should take a class like that and then reteach it and make a profit, because it's my intellectual property. But if you were going to use my stencils or any of my products, I don't care. Go for it. Right? Angel policy differs by company, usually applies to people who sell cards. The artwork of the stamps is copyrighted and can only be handmade and not digitally reproduced. I would agree with that too, right? Making envelopes, yeah. You should come and craft with me one day, Karen. I could teach you lots of things. Do you like it? I like that. I think that's pretty, right? I think my letters all look straight. I could have used a ruler. But I guess that's the other plus with the glue, is it's pliable for a while, so you can make adjustments. So there we go. Very nice. So there's one project done. And it certainly has happened, I'm sure, because I've been around for so long, that people have taken my classes and retaught them and said it was theirs. And here's the whole thing. I just don't want to know. It's one of those, right? It's the same with, I'm sure people buy access only and share it with their friends. I'm sure those things happen. I would like that people realize that we've talked about this before, and you'll hear, I've heard Dina say it, and Diane. People think because I have my own product line that that's where my income comes from, and it really does not. When you do anything creatively and work with a different another company, usually you get paid a very small portion of it, which I do, and I'm okay with that because I teach with my products and do lots of things, and it is what it is. You make very little. I make all of my money from my classes. That's all. The majority of my income comes from that, right? I do Friday night lives every Friday, and I don't make any money from this, right? I don't charge. Other people would charge for this kind of thing, and I just think it's a fun way for us to get together, and it's fine. I'm good with it. But I teach my classes and sell my kits, and that's how all of my income, right? What brand of embossing powder is that? It is Ranger Gold. I bought a ton of this, and Embossing Ink. I am going to do, once I get the Warm Wishes kits out, I have a whole bunch of tools and stuff, and I'm going to add a whole bunch to my shop as well, because I think it'll be helpful. The glue grabs to the mixed media better. Tape does not. Yeah, it depends on which mixed media I use, right? I'm fine on here because it's just Distress ink, so it's fine. It glues, right? But yay! I think that's fun, right? What do you guys think, my card making friends? It doesn't need anything else, does it? I like it. I just think the background sings, and then that gold really pops. And I love that you really could use it either way, right? It could be like this or like this. So I want to know what you guys think. Is that a good card? I would love to know what your thoughts are, being a new card maker. And now we'll make a layout. And now we'll make the layout. Remember, I haven't printed photos for this. So here's the other thing. This really, if you had smaller scale, could be a card background. So it doesn't matter what kind of crafting. And see, this is dry enough now. Like, I wouldn't press into it, but it's dry enough that I could work on top of it now. So I'm going to do that. And let's do something. And I might look at start with just like a little black mat. So what is the size of this? This is a 5. So let's do a 5x4. You can put any size photo you want on here, friends. Five by 4, and let's see if I'm okay with that. See, I think that that would be a cool focal point for a photo. I still can see all the pretty art going on in the background. And then we can decide, what did we decide it was gonna, our title was gonna be? Document the things, right? Document the things. And let's grab some of the other crap I have on my table. Oh, you know what we still have to do, because I do think some black butterflies, a couple of them will be fun on here. So as much as you guys love this, and I'm just going to use cardstock so it's easier to cut, I'm going to do this. Did I miss you adding the hearts, or was that the paper? Do I need to watch the beginning that I missed? You do not, Delma. This was part 1 last Friday. Because what is happening, Delma, is that if I would have done the mixed media and then we went into building a project right away, we're here for 8 hours. So now I'm cutting or breaking all of my Friday night lives into 2. So the first one is a technique, which we did last week. If you're watching, are you watching on YouTube or Facebook? You can find it on YouTube or Facebook. We spent the whole night doing a whole whack of backgrounds. This was a lot of freaking fun, right? So we did this. And then now on part 2, I make projects. So I just made a card out of one of the backgrounds that I did. And now I'm going to do a layout so it keeps all of my friends happy. What manufacturer is a cardstock? It is Basil. It's Basil cardstock. And it has just that kind of orange peel. Sorry, having a drink. I'm very dry tonight. I was talking to my friend Patty, and I was saying that I had corned beef last night. My mother was awesome and sent me some corned beef and cabbage. But the problem is that there was so much salt in it. I have been so freaking parched for the last 2 days, like yesterday, or the last 2 days, today and last night, that I'm choking a lot tonight. I'm sorry, but I need to drink like a gallon of water. Yes, definitely, Delma, and you'll see how we did that. There's lots of steps, but it's easy. Okay, so I'm going to stamp a couple of butterflies quickly in white, because I think that they just need to be black and white. So let's just do a couple, and some of you will be okay with this because maybe you're doing this along with me, and some of you are going to hate the fact that I am now going to start fussy cutting. But it's all good. I need to find my stamp chamois, but that's good enough for now. Yeah, water, water, water. And there's a bunch of people on here that are doing Gina Livy with me. Poppy is. Is Valerie, you still here? Paula, are you still here? I don't know if Angie's here tonight. I don't know if Patty's still here, but we're all doing Gina Livy. And I think a lot of my friends are having lots of success, but we drink a lot of freaking water. So, just so you know, I had 6 liters yesterday, and it was not enough after I had a very salty supper. So I'm just going to stamp a couple of each of these. And there is no die with this, so I have to cut them out. So it's going to take a minute. The water is hard, really hard. But you know what, Dandy? It literally will make the difference. And I learned that the last time because this is my second round. And when I drink water, I lose weight. If I don't drink the water, it is very slow going. So it's one of those things. If you up your water, you're going to notice a huge difference. Something has to flush the fat cells out, right? So your water is key. Because the only way, like think when you lose weight, I never even thought of this, right? Is when you lose weight, got to get it out somehow, right? The water is easy. It's all the snacks I'm having problem with. You and Cindy, token bites, literally eat like 4 raspberries for your fruit snack. Eat like I had today while I was packing the kits. I just grabbed 3 stalks of celery and I just had 3 stalks of celery for my fruit snack. The nuts are easy. Nuts and seeds are easy, right? You just have like a handful of them, but I don't know. It's a game changer. It is the best thing I've ever done. OMG, we need to start the fussy cut timing. Natalie's making fun of me, friends. I'm finding the water is getting easier. It is. And like I did 6 liters, but you got to start early. I have my water bottle beside my bed and I drink my water as soon as I wake up. I start and I will get 72 ounces in before 9 o'clock. And then it's the rest of the day I got to watch. And then when I watch Gina live, I will get another 72 ounces in. And then I won't lie, the rest of the day is that third. And then that is 6 liters. And I bought my big water bottle on Amazon. And it is a game changer, I'm telling you. I just finished my 2-page spread. Now I'm just watching on the bed. Anyone want to guess how long until Henry, my cat, comes for cuddles? I'm sure as soon as Henry sees you laying on that bed, he knows it's his time, right? Pumpkin seeds, they're so nutritious. I love them. Pumpkin seeds. I love pistachios. I love walnuts, macadamia, right? You can find good ones. Yay! I hit 11 pounds down today. I stepped on the scale 4 times to be sure. Good for you, Valerie. That's awesome. I'm actually finding I need water before my coffee. Yes, it's so good for you. Yeah. That's good. I am down, I think it's 14 pounds. And I'm just going to keep going, right? Like I said, I went up though today because of the salty food yesterday. Point like 6, I think, or something. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I knew right away. I was talking to Patty, who we chat with each other. She is definitely my cheerleader. And I told her last night as soon as I ate the food, I said, this is not going to go well. I can feel it almost immediately. I could tell there was too much salt. And then when I was chatting with my mom today, she said that the corned beef she buys is from the butcher and they brine it themselves. Because I said, it was like, is it always this salty? And I just didn't notice. So I just know when I'm trying to lose weight, I probably will not eat corned beef again because it messed with my water retention. Yes, it is, Like you just have to be happy in your body. If you are completely happy, you don't need to do any kind of program. But the thing for me is this is super healthy, and I'm learning so much, and it makes me happy. Look, don't you think the black is going to be fun on here, friends? I think that'll be fun. And then we'll decide what we're doing with things, what color we're going to do that, and we'll figure it out. I bet the cat is quicker, Sandy. So, oh, can you do something about that, Natalie? How do we block this person? Block user. Okay, I did it. I blocked it. We don't need for hot girls and boys video chat. Not the right crowd here. So I've lost nearly 40 pounds since May. Good for you, Laura. So the program that I'm doing is, it's called Gina Livy Weight Loss. And what she does is these groups on Facebook, and they're 12 weeks. And it really is very healthy eating, really working on leveling out your insulin. And they're good. It's good. It's not like she says, it's one of Vicki words too. It's not like I say wackadoo. I think she says wackadoodle. I don't know, one of those, but it's pretty much just straightforward, real food, cleaning up your eating. And her next group will start in January. So I will be there. A lot of us, I think, will be there. So if you're looking for something, I would really, like, I get nothing. There's no incentives or anything. I just tell you because it's worked for me. So just look her up, Gina, just like it sounds, Livy, Livy. Just look her up. It's called Gina Livy Weight Loss, I think. And it's a game changer for me. I love it. And all of the people that have joined with me, I don't know, you guys can tell. I think they are finding it is a very healthy, like I'm telling you, there's so many people on there that they are like, it fixes their diabetes. It fixes their issues with inflammation. It's a game changer. Angela's saying she's grateful. It really is. And I'm not telling you guys need to do that. You just do whatever works for you. But if you're looking for something that really works, I would tell everybody I know that it is a game changer. It just really is. It's changed my life. And I've done all of them, right? Everything. I've struggled with this my entire life. And it's not that I'm not happy. I just think now that I've hit 50, that my concern has to be my health. And I would like to be around for my kids. I don't want to be a burden. And I don't want to be taxing on the healthcare system either. So I don't know. I just would like to have the next 50 be the best 50. And I'm actually very sad that I didn't find this way sooner. And my plan isn't skinny. My plan is just to feel good, right? Coming in really late. Pretty page. Thank you, Betty. And I made a card too, Betty. Look it. We're doing all the things tonight. So we won't talk about that anymore because I know for some of you are like, whatever, Vicki. Rah, rah. But yeah, if you're interested, look it up. And I will be there with you in the fall program. I already signed up because will not achieve what I need to in one. You love the black butterflies. Thank you, Delma. I think they pop because there's so much color going on, right? And I'm not going to cut all of these out. I don't think we need them. So let's look at what we're doing. So we decided we're going to use document. So let's kind of plan this out. And I like to cut my thickers out or my stickers sometimes right on the backing sheet. so that I can plan accordingly without committing. Right? So we'll decide, do we want document there? Maybe. Document the things. So we'll decide, but let's look at what we're going to do with this. I know for sure I will pop them up. I actually like the white, so let's see if it'll work. But let's decide what we're doing here. I forgot the eye. And I can put another piece of pattern paper behind there. And we'll figure out the. So Natalie, I won't cut them all out because she was making fun of me. Just the right touch. Those butterflies pop up. Thanks, Debbie. Doing spring class 2. Are you there now, Catherine? Or did you just sign up for the first time? You're getting the purring too. I love it. Hi, Angie. And Angie's having huge success on Gina Livy too, aren't you, Ange? Yeah, love it. There's a lot of us there. I think that there's probably like 40 of the VBoo crew maybe that signed up. I have a lot of friends, and I think some might not be there. But that's why I always say, like, for a lot of us, this is my second group, and I was not in the right mindset for the first group. I had a lot of stress with COVID, and I was working too many hours. So I did the program. I think I probably lost 10 pounds, but then I put it all back on in the summer. Plus, like, I don't know who else out there with COVID when they're talking about the COVID 20 is a real thing, because I put 20 pounds on with COVID, and I already did not need to have any extra weight on. So now my whole goal is right now to try to take 20 off and then decide from there. But at least I need to get back to what my pre-COVID, eating the breads and the stuff, right? Not moving, not getting out of the house. But I love that I have lots of my friends down 11.5. Good for you, Ange. Yeah, I'll find something for the, remember I have those stamps. So I might stamp them in black and cut them out. But I like the black on here, and then we could put some kind of little thing up here. I think we should cut one more butterfly. So I have a group of 3 down here. I'm going to do another one of the small ones. You're already in there. Yay. Grief is terrible with eating because you are too exhausted to care. I 100% believe that is the case, right? And it brings you joy. So sometimes if you're struggling, food and I think the joy, that's something that tastes yummy, brings you, definitely is a coping tool, right? And sometimes you need to do what you need to do. So here's the thing though, like I find with this is I'm eating really good food. I'm not deprived at all. We eat 6 times a day. Like if anything, you're eating more. I'm eating more than I ever have eaten, and very nutrient rich, good stuff. But don't forget too, like, of course you want to lose weight. You cut the bread and you cut the pasta. But I have not eaten that for years, so that part isn't hard for me. I don't like the way that stuff makes me feel. So that's a little bit easier. I love it. What do we think so far, friends? Love it. I don't know if I want what I want to do with things yet, right? I don't know what I want to do with this yet, but we have this that I think will be fun, and I'm going to cut them out. So I'm going to stamp the, and then we'll decide. You didn't realize how much you were starving before. Here's the thing that I didn't realize is how freaking thirsty I've been my whole entire life. Because I would go all day without, like, I might drink one thing all day, right? My job was stressful and I skipped way too many meals. It's tough, but I'm learning a lot. Still struggling to get it all in. I love the Greek chickpea salad best. Love it. But like I said, token bites, right? And just have the snacks handy and ready to go. Yes, Deb's cat. What kind of cat is it, Deb? What color? I did horrible with my water today. I didn't even get 2 liters in. It happens, Patty. I get that. I'm making the most conscious effort lately for the water. I'm trying really hard, but it's hard. I love these stamps. I love that. So we will do the, and I'm just going to put them in a pile. I'll clean them later. Tim's mica spray on things or gold glaze. I could do gold. We could do just a gold glaze. I could just stencil brush it. I could watercolor. We'll decide. But once I pop them up, I don't know. Is it because you guys can't see much of that? But I kind of like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have to see. Because I really want the background to be center stage. So I don't know what I want to do with these. I wish I would have cut one more so we could test it. Okay. I need a water camel to walk around sipping all day. Yes. Okay, here we go. And let's stamp the T, and I'm going to cut them out. Oops, stamp another T because I didn't do a very good job with that first one. Wipe that stamp off. Did something weird there. Very good. I want that to dry a bit. Hi, Melody. How are you? Okay. Very good. So I like that will be fun. That we can just pop that in there, right? But you understand what I'm saying, right? So dry. Ah. What is this color? I just got it today, and I'll send you guys, if anybody's interested in, I can get you 20% off. This is the best nail polish I've ever used. If you're just doing regular old nail polish, it lasts pretty much a week for me, and I wash my hands all the time. But this one is Olive and June, and it's called Yes Please. Yes Please. Do you want to see the colors? Look quick. Seriously, don't want to know how much money I spent on freaking nail polish, but I love their nail polish. So I want a whole rainbow of colors. So this just arrived today. Look at the colors that I bought. I love this one. I can't wait to do that. And I love these navies. But yes, I did go crazy. I am very much, I find it is very relaxing for me to sit and polish my nails. So, and I bought a baby blue. Very fun, right? But yeah, if you guys want a 20% off coupon, just let me know. And I will share it with you. But I love it. Yay. Question, Vicki, are you still live now? I sure am, Leanne. Can we get a close-up of your ring? This one? Yes. Isn't it beautiful? So it is Uno de 50. It's a Spanish company and it's silver. But yeah, I love it. Rich bought it for me for Christmas. And friends, this is what we do when we're hanging out, right? That's what we do. We just talk. So now we have to make a decision to finish this one. We made a card already. If you're just joining me, we did this at the beginning of the video. So Shannon, email me at vickyboutinKits@gmail.com and I'll share that with you. I'll post it in the at the end in the Facebook comments and on YouTube as well. I'll go find my 20% off and I will share it with you guys. But I do. It is the best, easiest. The tip of the brush is curved. It is the easiest nail polish. Like I whip these and they're terrible today. But I put this on literally first coat in 5 minutes, let it dry and put the second coat on. It is good freaking nail polish, right? I'm not done with this one yet. We're going to do something with that. But where did I just put the? Okay, let's cut that out. Doo-doo. And then we will decide what we're doing. What are you doing tonight, Natalie? Are you editing videos? Are you getting ready for bed? I think you're a late stayer upper like me, aren't you, Nat? So I don't think I'm going to cut around the E. I'm going to leave it solid so that it's easier to glue. Question, is the nail polish healthy for natural nails? I think so. I believe it is. You can look up on their website, but I bought, you know, the nails that you glue on, which I love, but I cannot wear them. They actually hurt. The glue or something in it hurt my arms. Isn't that weird? Like my hands would throb and my arms would throb. So maybe I'm allergic to the glue. And then the other thing that happened is my nail split. And now I have a permanent injury on my nail that's split right up from the cuticle. So I can't grow my nail very long because it splits. So I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore because that obviously is not healthy for me. So I tried this and love it. And then I will leave it. I don't keep nail polish on my hands all the time. So I put it on and then I will go like a week without it. But I just think it's a fun thing. You know, if you've met me, I love jewelry and clothes. I love the nail polish, right? So, but look it up. It's called Olive in June. And just make sure, like, look into that. They ruin my nails. That's why I just use nail polish. Yeah, you know the ones I'm talking about, right? They're beautiful with all the different patterns. But when I put it on, my hands would start to throb. Really weird. My 24-year-old daughter needed to move back for a month, and she has 5 cats. Wow. Is Natalie going to bed? Nail polish lasts 2 minutes on my hands. This is good stuff, Nat. I'll send you a bottle. You can try it. But yeah, it usually chips right off. And I found that I got about 5 days, and a lot of people get more, right? This is all I will try now because it needs to be something I can take on and off super easy. Oh, Bethany's going to bed. Good night, Bethany. Okay, friends, so the is going to be popped up. And then we're going to decide if we're adding color to anything. Because things is going to be popped up as well. But I don't know. See, I can't leave. I have to cut the H out. It's going to bother me. And normally I would do this with an X-Acto knife, but let's see if I can get inside the H. I was shocked, Nat, if you were going to bed already. I'm like, are you sick? Why are you going to bed? See you later, my friend. Olive in June is 7 free polish, meaning it's free of the bad stuff. Yay! Yeah, I thought it was like, and I love it. I'm telling you. I was already talking to Patty about it, right? We were talking about it. And like I said, I'll get you, if you guys are interested, you can get my 20% off thing. And I will share that on here in the, see now, should I cut out? I'm going to leave the E, Vicki. Come on, you're getting crazy. So let's make a decision. Do we want to do things in gold? Because I can just do that heat embossing again. That was pretty easy, right? Let's try it. Let's try it. It's the fastest thing, so I'll do gold. You get to sleep in tomorrow because it's Saturday. Yes. I cannot wear the fake nails. My nails are thin. Yes, the thyroid would cause that, right? I love them. And for people who can wear them, I totally get it because I love that the polish and all of that is on there and they're done. But I just couldn't do it. The glue hurt and then it ruined my nail beds. I don't know what was going on there, but it did. I'll do these in 2. But we'll make it gold. I think the gold will tie the gold glaze that I have in the background. So we will just do that. This was a good idea. Way easier than the crazy stuff that Vicki was doing. And pop it up, and I think it will be good. So thank you for you guys that are sticking around. You know when I do these, it's usually till about 11, 8 to 11. And it is what I look forward to. Every Friday night, I love to just come and hang out. And I know you guys stay for as long as you can. And then I know a lot of you will be here watching after the fact. And I love that as well. Like I said, get it in whenever you can, right? There is the gold there. What else are you guys working on tonight? Did you tell me already and I missed it? Yeah, I always am in hands in water. That's what I'm saying. This stuff, I don't know, has been the best nail polish for me that I've used. Because you know, with doing mixed media, I always have paint and crap on my hands. So I have liked it. I'm such a professional card maker now, right, Stacy? Look at me go. This smells so good. It smells almost like cinnamon. It smells almost like cinnamon. I'm just trying to get them good and covered. Vicki, it sounds like you are allergic to something in the polish. I think it was the glue on those other ones. I really think it was something in the glue because they were stick-on nails, right? My hands would throb. It was very strange, and it can't be a good thing, right? That can't be a good thing. You shouldn't have those kind of issues. So it was a no-go for me. So I own a whole bunch of them and I can't wear them. Because like everything, I bought a whole bunch because they were fun and I can't wear them. I love that, Lauren. So what are you doing? And I love that people still do swaps and stuff. I think that's awesome. if you are new here, make sure that you come and join the Vicki Boutin creative community group page. I really need to start doing some more stuff on that page. I would like to start having conversations every day. I just feel like I want a community where we have fun things going on. And just so you know, for everybody who's doing warm wishes, I am going to design cut file, some number cut files. So what's nice is you could also print them. And I'm going to make sure I make them fit into a 1.5 inch circle punch. So even if you can't cut them out because you don't have a die cutting machine, you will be able to print them and use them. So that is going to be one of the things I'm working on. And I'm going to do some other things as well. Just so there's some bonuses, because who doesn't like a good bonus? So it will be good. And then we will have the group page where we can all meet and chat. But definitely I'm going to be doing some fun stuff coming up. I want to do some stuff that's crafty for December. And we have to talk about that because I think you guys liked, like we could do some kind of new wreath. I think that would be fun. A new altered wreath. Would you guys like to do that? So let me know what you'd like to see as far as our December crafting when I do our Friday night live. Oops. Will be lots of fun things for crafting. And what I would love to do is that we could do something that's kind of winter themed. So for my friends out there who don't celebrate Christmas, that you still feel like you are involved and get to play along, right? The cut file is a cut file, so it's for any die cutting machine that you have. Cricut, Silhouette, whatever you use. But like I said, I will make it so it's printable and can be punched, so you could do both, right? There we go. Yep, we've already started setting up the group page. And Natalie and I, just because she's very good and helps me with all of that, we just haven't finessed it yet. Yes to the wreath, I think would be great. So I think what I will do is a cut file of some kind of shape. Tim Holtz has the new Village dies. He does, and I bought the one set. I did not buy the bigger set. So I don't know, maybe we'll do something else because we had a lot of fun doing those houses last year, but I don't want to make people feel like I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I want it to be very inclusive. So I just will have to figure out what we're doing there. Okay, we'll figure it out. And I'll let you know with enough time so you can get your things. Yes, I die cut them from foundations, paper, use, dies from scrapbook.com that I will list with my affiliate links after. As soon as it's done tonight, I'll go in and put the thing for the coupon code for the nail polish, and I will also put any of the other info that you guys need. All right, so let's see. I think that is going to be very pretty on here. What do you guys think? Right? Very nice. The gold's a little different because this gold is a little bit more yellow, but it's all good. It all works. So where are I should put this away because you know I'm going to spill it all on the floor. You have last year's, not the new ones. I have last year's, and I ordered, I'm just waiting for my order from Simon Says Stamps. I ordered a bunch of stuff, but I think some of the stuff is back ordered, right? So I just have to wait for it. I ordered a whole bunch of Sizzix stuff because I love dies. You know, dies, stamps, stencils are the things that I have no problem investing in. I love that stuff because it's the gift that just, you know, it's the thing that just keeps on giving. So let's decide where we're going with this because I like it, but it still needs a little more oomph. So I'm popping this up because I think that that will be good. Yes, it was foundations paper. Yeah. And it just happens to be these dies from scrapbook.com. It's a good meaty font. I like it a lot. There we go. I got some gold glaze on the corner of the page there. I love the dies and stamps and stencils too, but so expensive. I've not got any stencils yet, just got my first alpha set last week. 100% agree, and that's, Amanda, why be selective on what you buy, right? Like an alpha set, you can just make sure you like the style of the font. You can never go wrong. Stamp like this, like a script stamp, I use all the time. Circles, hearts, stars, stencils, circles, very simple backgrounds, but stencils are way more inexpensive than anything else. So I always buy stencils. I always stamps. I'll buy butterfly sets, flower sets, stars, hearts, things that I can use all the time. I always say, like, you might not want the mouse in the teacup. You know what I mean? Like, that's not maybe the stamp that you want to invest in because you might have limited use for that. So just be selective on what you buy. But 100%, all of this can be very pricey, right? So I am very selective on what I will invest in. It has to be something that I love and that I can get multiple use out of. So that would be my tip for anybody who is just starting to add to their collection, is just make sure that whatever you're investing in, you can use for lots of different things. We're still on, right? Yes, this is still working. Yay. And thank you so much, friends, for everybody who has liked and thumbs up and do all of these things on the videos. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook, it certainly helps for other people to find us, right? But have to get elephants and sweaters. Shape stencils are awesome, though, all year round. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Okay. And now let's decide what we're doing here. So we have document the things, and then I will print one of my photos off my phone from this week, right? Because I didn't do that yet. I didn't have time, but I can find something because, like, it's all rainbow colors on here, right? So I won't have a problem finding a photo to use. And then I still might want to layer another piece of pattern paper. We'll decide. I'll grab that in a second, okay? And you guys can help me decide. So addicting. It is. Yeah. My goal is to force myself to get comfortable with mixed media. Just got some Distress Oxide. You will love it. And here's the whole thing. It is a piece of paper in your time. Do the things, practice and play, and you can master any of these things. It just comes with knowing that some of the best things that you will learn will come from things that you think are mistakes. And I love oxides. And I always say now for new people who are newer to distress, everybody buys the oxides, right? Because they're the kind of wow ink. But make sure if you see the mini cubes of regular distress ink, definitely worth adding to your collection because they just do some really awesome things. So let's decide what we're doing here. Document the things. I am not committed. I'm just kind of placing. I like the black and white, ties the black and white of the butterflies in. So I'm digging that. This is all going to end up coming off here when I go to add another piece of pattern paper, but totally digging that. This just sitting here is bothering me, so we'll have to think of what we're going to do with that. I need a whole package of, you love the mini distress inks, only have one oxide. Yeah, I do love them. Okay, so let's decide what we're doing here. I have some stickers and stuff from Color Study, and we'll decide if we want to use any of them. And I have some papers, and it was literally just what was sitting on my table. So we'll see if any of this works. You know, my go-to, friends, the go-to that I use all the time. This probably is, wouldn't you say, one of my most used papers is this, isn't it? Because look at that, would look awesome on here, don't you think? A little piece of this. So look what I'm doing. But I think that that would be fun on here. So I'm going to cut a little piece. I could own a case of this paper. Yeah. When somebody asks you, what colors of distress ink do I need? And I'm like, all of them. Start with your favorite colors and then just add to your collection, right? Just a second. Do this. Put that on there. I like it. It needed that. Very excited about that. And I'm going to pop that up because there is a little bit of warping to my page. So I feel like if I use some foam dots, it will sit up a little higher. So I will do that. I do like how the oxides work, but I like that regular distress are truer colors when they're wet. Do you know what I mean? When they dilute in water, if I'm using broken china, it's still the same broken china, just in some lighter and darker. But oxides, when you add water, the colors separate. So I like that when I use my distress, it is just a watered down version of the same color. So I feel like for me, I need both. Like they both do magical things, right? You have all but the newest colors of distress. I'm slowly getting all the oxides. I love them. Yep. When you see them on sale, or if you go into one of the big box and they still sell them, I say, if they're on sale, buy one and add to your collection, right? I own all of them. That is the one thing that when the new ones come out, And I have been using distress and teaching with it for years. Long before I had ever met Mr. Holtz, I started using them. I love them, right? Okay, so I'm like to just add a little bit of a curve, and then that's going to go there. Excuse me, I'm sorry, friends. I'm so freaking parched tonight. Look, it makes my butterflies pop. We know things I like. I can commit things. I am quite happy with, it doesn't need anything. It pops on the page, right? It's document that I'm going to have to change. That sounds like Devin. And I'm like, what are you doing here? She left a couple hours ago. So I'll have to stand up because I'm going to commit things to my page and then I'll build from there. Okay. But I want to get it on here. So let me stand up. Oh my goodness. I love it, friends. So I'm going to start with the S. I'm standing up now because I need to stand above it so I can make sure my title is straight. Yes, I do love all the seasonal ones. Funny, because I used, remember when I did that impromptu live and I opened up the Christmas ones, but guess what just came in the mail because I ordered from Simon Says Stamps? I got the Halloween ones. Look at, they're right here. Here's one package. Because I needed to have the rainbow like Tim did. So I need to have rainbow of all the colors. So I have all of them. We'll do something on a Friday Night Live or one of the days. We'll do a whole thing on the mica sprays. Because I think that would be a fun Friday Night Live is to do something just with the mica sprays. You are away crafting all weekends. You'll catch up on Monday. You're away all weekend? Are you at a retreat? That's very fun. Do you get together with your friends? It has been a very long time since I've got together with my friends to craft. I was saying, I don't know if Nicole's here anymore. I saw her on here, but she might not be here anymore. I miss seeing my friend Nicole and Angie and Natalie. Yeah, I would like to hug my friends. Like I said, when I see people now that I haven't seen in a long time, I have to say I go in for a very long hug. The hugs might be like slightly uncomfortable because it's like, okay, hug and release. But I love that even my friends who are not big huggers hug because they've missed people. Like even people who are a little bit less social, are finding that their forced alone time is making them all the more excited to see friends they haven't seen in a long time. Natalie heard her name. I said, I miss seeing everybody. I need to see my friends. I need to hug my friends. I want to laugh. I miss dancing with Miss Angie at Crop and Create. We dance in the hallway all the time. Shaking the bottles until the ball moves. Yep. With the mica sprays. But yes, I love them. I have been around for a long time, so I have done or used the spray dyes and such for a very long time. So I'm very excited to see them again. I saw my daughter on Monday for the first time after 4 months. Oh my goodness, that's too long. Yes, Valerie, you're going to be able to come over soon, right? That is going to be so much fun. So much fun because Valerie just lives right on the across the border from me. So it is very close. And my friend Greta got to go and see her before I did. There, I love it, right? Look at that. Oops. Fun, right, friends? So whatever your title does not have to be things. It can be whatever you want it to be. I'm going to glue my... You can come over now, but don't you have to get tested? Don't you have to have a test to come over? Or is that changed now? I thought in November the border's opening up. But I don't know if you still have to have a test or just show your card. I don't know. I haven't seen my beasties since January 2020. Your beasties or your besties? Because I don't know if those are grandkids, because I know I would probably call my grandkids when I have them beasties. You hugged Greta for me. I know you did. Yes, I can't wait to hug people. Very good. Okay. So I love it. So let's finish this baby off. Like I told you, document needs something. I can't just put it on. Like it kind of just bothers me. So let's see if we can find something that we could stick it on top of. Find something to stick it on top of. Because like I like the arrow idea, but it's not big enough. I'm going to get up for a second. I miss you, Natalie. You will call your grandkid beasties. I will. Then I'll be the best grandma in the whole wide world. Okay, I'm up for a second. I'm shopping my stash because I need a label or something that will work. So Vicki is currently pretending I'm organized enough to find that. But let's see. We need something. It needs something. We just can't leave it like that. But like I said, will I be able to find it? I miss the days, the crafting days, when you really could buy everything you needed. Do you know what I'm talking about, those days, friends? That I could buy just packs of labels. You know what I need right now in a perfect world would be some Ellie Studio. That's what I need. Ellie Studio would have label. Ooh, here's some Ellie Studio. What do we have? And jelly bean soup. You know what I'm talking about? Just labels and things. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can find it in this. Because I did find one package of Ellie Studio. And I never leave my house, so I haven't been shopping for much, but here's an old package of Ellie Studio, right? But you remember the days, like have you guys been around for a long time? That there were days where you could find, oh my goodness, like packages and packages of just labels and like the things that you need to craft. And I find those days it's not as easy anymore to just find random bits. And that's why I think I need to buy stamps and things. Because right now I would be super happy with something that would fit on. Don't you think it needs something so I could pop it up too? So maybe just a strip of pattern paper. You should create a stamp set of labels. I should, Angie, because I love them, right? I love labels. I should do that, Angie. I need to remember that. And they could just be hand drawn, right? So let's find a piece of pattern paper that we could use right now to create our own. Ooh, this one might be good. Oh, and there's a strip. Might be perfect. Look. What do we think? That could work. And I think I have an idea. So how much of this do I need? About that. And we could do something like that so it comes outside of our mat. Document. But now, of course, the things, and we could put some butterflies in there too. Document the kind of think this through. Think this through. I might have to cut one more butterfly out now. Natalie thought it was done. She was excited. Yeah. Are you talking about if you came to see me, I'd put you to work, Valerie? I know everybody thinks it's so exciting. Let's go hang out with Vicki and then I make you work. Are you still out there, Janice? Janice would know that firsthand. She's like, all I wanted to do was come and say hi and maybe have like a cup of tea and hang out with you. And you finagled me into working. Yep, that's what happens in this place. That's what happens. And then I am a taskmaster on top of it. Ask my husband. When he asks me the same question like 4 times, like, what goes in here? I'm like, dude, there's no room for error. So it's not fun. She will put you to work. Trust me, you will automatically go into help mode around her. Well, I work all the time, right? I know that Janice was like, we need to get together for dinner. And I'm like, we do. But my whole thing is we just need to plan it, right? That's what ends up happening. We just need to make the plan and make it happen. Yay. Oh, I love it, friends. I am loving this page. No. So let's figure it out. And then something needs to come up here. So we'll figure out what that is. Stickers and stuff around here that I've lost. Oh, there's a sheet. I will never get tired either, ever, of color study. I have to say that I never can get tired of this collection. I have lots of it still here because it can't go away. I need to use it forever. So I'm going to cut this little ring. It has gold in it, so it will be perfect to do something up here. Fun, right? You know what I should have done though? Putting that away. And I'm going to use the bigger green one because it will contrast more with our orange up there. So I'll figure out something to fit in it. Yes, color study can never go away. I will be very sad, but we'll come up with something else to use, right? Angie needs to come visit me. We talk about it all the time, right? Angie needs to get Roger to, oh, Angie, you talked about take the GO train. You need to come and see me. I would love that so much. The green is better. I like that. Okay. We'll figure out something to do with this. I'm going to get up and I'm going to look at my punches. What do I have punch-wise? Boop, 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 boop. Okay, let's kind of try to make our own label here. So I'm going to take this circle punch. I'm going to notch a corner like a label. Can I do the exact same here? Let's see if I wreck it or not. Good enough, right? Look it. I just made a little French label. Had an idea. Had an idea. Boop, 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 boop. I'm just going to be here all night because it's what I do. It's what I do. And I can sleep in tomorrow too. Who said they're sleeping in tomorrow? Was it Natalie? I can sleep in tomorrow too if I want to. But what ends up happening, who has a husband like this? Rich will get up and my husband does not know how to relax. He'll get up and go, okay, what are we doing? What's happening? What are we working on? Like, what can I do right now? And I'm like, can I just have 5 minutes? Like, do we have to jump right up out of bed? He's a wackadoo. So this is not very perfect, but it's close enough. I'm going in on some weird angles on here, but I don't care. Close enough. It's kind of a little French label. And then I could put another white piece in here. Cut it out. And we'll see what happens. Look, I made my own label. Like I said, it is not perfect. Oh, I might have cut that too short. I did. Let me do that again. Yes, he jumps out of bed and then he's like, okay, like, what are we doing? And I said, I don't know what you are doing, but I'm talking to my friends on YouTube. Or I'm talking to my friends on the Instagrams. Or I'm talking to my friends on Facebook. I got to see what everybody's up to. What are they doing for their weekend? Can I watch? You know what I haven't done in forever? And do you guys like to do this? I want to sit and just watch, like, binge watch something on Netflix. But he is not that guy. He just isn't. He has to jump right up out of bed and let's go start tearing all the plants out of the backyard, or let's start putting stuff away in the backyard. Or I'm like, let's not do anything for a little bit. Not mine. But he is going to visit a friend tomorrow, so I will craft while doing laundry. I love that. Yeah, he jumps up out of bed, he showers, he starts making the bed while I'm still laying in it. Isn't that awesome? Rich's favorite thing to do is to pull the sheets like across. He likes to tighten. So before he gets into bed, he does that. And I could already be in there sleeping and I will get like tied into the bed. He's a wacko. So you can see that I could have probably been smarter and maybe marked so the ends look the same, but they don't at all look the same. Yeah, he is crazy like that, right? He can't just relax. He's a wacko. I don't know if it's always been that way, but there's parts of it I love. Like I said to my son, who has decided that he is growing some kind of look-alike to Shaggy. Like I said, is this a Halloween costume? Are you going to be Shaggy for Halloween? Is that why you have that stupid thing growing on your chin and on your face? Because it is like a scraggly mess. I love it, right? And he loves it. He's grown his facial hair. But my husband wakes up and he showers and shaves every single day. So I'm very thankful for that. And he is very good with getting the things done. But I'm just saying, like, some days, can we just, I need a day where we just aren't doing anything. Just maybe one day, even a month. Just one day where we can sit, and I like that better, right, guys? So now you can see it, right? Whereas before it kind of got lost. So that will work. Let's glue that. Yeah, I would like just every now and again, can we just relax for a little bit? Do we have to jump right up and start doing things? And then, because he doesn't ever say to me, I have to jump up, but we feel guilty then, right? I feel guilty if he's outside doing all the things and I'm laying in bed. So then I'm like, okay, I'll get up and do the things too. Yeah, need a little bit of chill time, right? Does anybody out there love to read? Like, is anyone an avid reader? I love to read, and I have not got to do that for a long time. But I also like to read books that are not a waste of my time, right? Hi, Kristen. Are you sure Rich is not listening to this? I would say it in front of him, and he would, you know what I mean? You guys have been around long enough. I would say it in front of him with zero qualms to say, dude doesn't let me relax. Or that's a lie though, because there's no expectation that I'm going to get up and do the things, but I need to get up and make sure he's doing the things right. So I can't just leave him to his own devices. Somebody needs to get up and make sure that the things are being done correctly. So that's my own fault that I have control issues, right? I'm the rich in this relationship, but not all, Valerie, it's not all the time. I'm just saying maybe on Sunday. Like every other day I'm up and doing all of the things, right? But maybe on Sunday, can we just like hang out for a little bit first? You know what I mean? So don't get me wrong. I'm totally not like hey, let's lay in bed, because I don't sleep in or anything, but it is true facts that if he is doing something, I need to get up and make sure he's doing it the way I want it done. So it's my own fault. I will get up and do that. You always have a book going, right? Yes, that's my husband. He's off at home, chilled. I have a day off and I'm trying to lay around in sweats, and bam, he's cleaning nothing but everything. Okay, here comes the guilt. I'm up. It's true, right? True. Okay, I like it. I like it. I want to move this down now. This needs to fill the space a little bit more like that. And I'm not putting it straight because I just like that. Let's get our butterfly in here. And I think it needs to pop behind and on front because I like the tying that black in there. So we will stick that wing down. Oh, you are chill, Ange. And I would bet your kids are too. My kids are definitely, well, they'll get up. Like I never have to worry about, they don't oversleep, or they're very good about that kind of stuff, but they like to sleep in. My children like to sleep in. We don't really sleep in. Like I don't really sleep in. Like for me, 9 o'clock would be like a very late sleep in, right? Love to read and quite often read a book a day. I would do that. Darina, hello, friend. I would do that in a second. That's what I love when we're on vacation. I'm like, I want to sit and just read. Like, just let me sit and read a book. Like, it's the best thing, right? Or 2 or 3. So I hear my husband coming down the stairs. I wonder if he knows that we're talking about him. We'll see if he comes right down the stairs. See, he was supposed to golf tomorrow, but it got canceled because our weather is not the best right now. So I love golf because then I get that nobody's here, right? The kids are gone or whatever. I get a little bit of time, but golf got canceled. So that I don't know if is what the case is tomorrow. Will he be up right away making me do things? Or will I get a chance to just relax for at least a little bit? Just give me a little bit. His ears are burning 100%. But don't worry, because this is, I would totally say it in front of him too, right? That's Sydney. She read 70 books last month. Wow. My kids think lunch should be served as breakfast. 100%, Natalie, in my house. And then Riley will pop up and say, like, what's for lunch? And I'm like, well, what are you making yourself? Like, you are 20 years old. But I created those beasts. I 100% created that monster with making him his everything he wants. And although I don't regret it, they're going to be gone one day. So I totally do the things. I love my kiddos. Okay, let's see. Let's decide where we're at. I love this, friends. What do you think? I wasn't sure at first, but it's coming together, right? Document the things and then a title here. And you don't have to use butterflies. It could be anything because, well, it's hearts and stuff too, right? So you only make the kids dinner. Good for you. Help. Who makes the heart stencil? I'm sorry, Auntie Mame. It is an old one from the Crafters Workshop. But when we did it last week, we just decided to go with it. But you could totally make this out of a cut file. You could just put hearts on it and cut it out of foundations paper and use it like that. Or even if you can find the stencil material. But yeah, it is an older one. I don't know if you'll be able to find it now. I went on to try to find it. But the general consensus was just use it anyway. And I know some of you will be disappointed because you probably can't find it. So I just need something up here. And I love it. And you could totally journal up here. If you know me, I don't care if I journal on pages. But if you wanted to journal, you totally could. So see, we could put like a little clip and then layer a title maybe. Let's see what we've got. So document the things. And then I could put something else up there. We could do something like that. What do we think? Butterfly there or no? Angie, you're very lucky, but my kids don't do anything. I'm not gonna lie, and that's my own fault. I created the beast. I'm gonna put some gold hearts or stars because then it just kind of ties our gold in. And a word, and I actually like that, so I'm gonna go with it. Right, the little tab up there, and tucking the butterfly in. There we go. Curl up his wings. Document the things, and we could add color into this part, the like some green if you wanted to. I think I might. I don't know if I'm liking it just as black and white, so let's do that. Little art crayon, paintbrush, and water, because I did grab it. Where did I put it though? Because I knew I might want to paint. There it is. Tap, tap. And if I hate it, I could always come back and just do the letters again. Yeah, you're very good, Angie, but your kids like to cook too, right? I told Riley the other day that he needs to learn some basics because one day he's going to have to feed himself. So that is going to be one of our things. And I actually said to the kids, because their significant others are over here with them all the time, is that they're going to start taking a turn where they can cook dinner once a week. Whatever they want, but I think it's time that it wasn't just me, right? It's always just me. So I have some black stickers here. So document the things, and then I could put up here, reflect. I'm totally going to put reflect. Reflect. I like that. Reflect. And then perfect. I'll put a little photo on here, right? Like, look at, not that one, but it's going to be very fun, very simple. But let's take a look. So I went overtime. Nobody should be surprised, but look at, I like the green on my letters. I think it pops a little bit more. So document the things. And then our card. We made a card too. And it could go either way, whatever you want to do. But I love them. This was very fun, friends. Very fun. Any questions about any of that? Anything you'd like to see up closer? Let me know. It was fun, right? Did you guys have a good time tonight? Even if you weren't crafting, I hope that you enjoyed the conversation and the company. And I hope that you're encouraged to try some things. I'm just moving my, oops, sorry, stuff's going on here. My laptop, so I can say my proper goodbyes. And if you have any questions, I want to know. So here we go. Hi. Ooh, that was a weird delay here. Hello. Hello. That was fun, right? So here it is. If this angle and the light is better, that you can see the things. Right? It's fun that you get, you can mix your mixed media. You can use any stencils that you want and the techniques. Okay. And the card. Let me see your comments here. Sorry. Made 6 cards tonight. Good for you. I love it. And here's this one, right? So however you would like to use that. I love the cards. I'm telling you, I'm in now. I'm all in with the card making. I'm really loving that. So much fun. Can't wait to see where you made the backgrounds to this. Yes, it was last week. And I'd say it'll be easier to find on YouTube. So if you are on Facebook, there are tons of Facebook lives, but I find the YouTubes are sometimes easy to find. Which collection are the gold letters? They were dies that I cut out of foundations paper and then just put gold embossing powder on it. You did a card and almost finished my layout. Good for you, Irene. You're always one of the first to post. I love that. But I will put the links as soon as I get off here because I'm hanging out because I'm going to try to stay up late tonight so I can pick Riley up from his friends. But I will do the things. So thank you, as always, for joining me. If you're watching after the fact, thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, just leave the comment on the comment section on YouTube, or you can post at any time on Facebook as well. Jordan, it was fun. Thank you, Vicki. Had so much fun being back. I'm glad that you got a chance to join in and keep working hard at school. I'm very proud of you. Do all of the things and have a great weekend. And don't forget, Monday night, I'm going to do the walkthrough of Fernwood. And next Friday will be the pre-sale for the Fernwood weekend, Fernwood Lollapalooza weekend. So I will see you on Monday, and if you can join me, and then next Friday for the next Friday Night Live. And we got to think what we're going to be doing because that'll be the technique. And then the following will be using all of the things we created in the technique Friday Night Live to create some projects. So have a great weekend. And we'll see you guys later. If you have any questions, just post them or contact me at vickyboutinKits@gmail.com. And have an awesome day for my friends in Australia and an awesome weekend. And we'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.